Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Mic check. 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 What's going on, people? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? How you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? Apologies for the radio silence there. Apologies for the radio silence. I've literally just got back from the gym. I've got a quick little feed on. Stuffed my face full of food just right now, but I didn't have time to shower because I wanted to get this stream out there before I fucking missed the fucking deadline and shit for the marathon. So I want to keep up with this, streaming every single day on the Random Show 30-day marathon. We're on this thing. We're not missing any days. So I just got here just on time, hence the black screen. I was setting some stuff up, but I literally haven't showered. So I'm a little bit stinky. I'm a little bit wet. I'm a little bit wet. All right, and moist, but content is far more important than my showering. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna mostly do golden hour, some TFATK shit, and then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna switch over after the fact to my kick channel, and then we're gonna probably watch. Actually, I'll do a poll because we'll watch one. I'll do a poll later on, and we'll decide which one you want to watch. Do you want to watch? Do we do a watch along with Andrew Schultz special or BERT special? So we go from there. So big up everybody tuning in. I'll do a poll in about what, 3 hours or so. Let's give it about 3 hours. I'll do a poll and we can decide if you guys want to watch Andrew Schultz or BERT KREISCHER special over on Kick. I'm only doing it on Kick because copyright strikes and shit. So don't be annoyed. I'm not trying to paywall anything. If I could react to it here, I would. But obviously, if I try to watch a video and here, my channel will get cut off. So we're gonna try and do that over there. Or actually, what I might do what I'll do on the poll. I'll do, if you want to watch BERT KREISCHER special or Andrew Schultz special, or the third option will be, do you just want to stay on here, and we'll do another hour on here. Do you get me? So I guess we'll see what you guys are saying in about 3 hours time. I'll do a poll. Big up everybody for tuning in. Like I said, we're in a 30-day stream or 30-day marathon stream. I really should do a post. I'm really disorganized with the fucking post. I should do a post on the community tab, but we're doing 30-day stream. I'm trying to hit 500 members for this month. So lock in, lock on, join the stream or join the channel if you want to join the channel. If you don't want to join the channel and be a member, the link is in the description. If you don't want to do that, the bare minimum you can do is like the stream. I'm not even asking you to subscribe, but the bare minimum you can do, if you're enjoying the stream, if you watch it for more than 5 minutos, just like the stream. That's all I ask. Okay, cool. Blessed. Cool. So let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into it, innit? Let's just jump right into it. Because why the fuck not? I'm kind of pumped, you know. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice coming back from the gym and then get straight onto the streaming because I'm kind of pumped. I'm feeling kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling kind of good. So let's go. Let's jump right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Big up everybody for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolute legends. Oh, big up, Austin Casey. You're a
powerful bunch.
Big up, Austin Casey. Appreciate the fucking member bomb. You're a legend. You're a fucking legend. Big up, Austin Casey. Everyone that gets a membership bomb from Austin Casey, make sure that you fucking say thank you, okay? Big up, Austin
powerful
Casey.
Bunch.
You're an absolute legend. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Oh shit. I forgot. Yeah. Big up Austin Casey. I forgot. Hold on.
Powerful bunch.
1 second though. Let me get all this shit loaded. I'm so unorganized. Big up everybody tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's fucking rock. Bear me 1 second.
Powerful bunch.
Get this chat loaded up on this screen. I'm doing fucking nonsense right now. Cool. Yeah, big up everybody tuning in. So, first things first. What's I gonna do just now? Oh yeah, cool. That's it. I was about to do this.
Powerful bunch.
So, big up. What's his face? Big up. I can't wear it now because I'm fucking wet. But yeah, big up. What's his name? Big up M-DUS. 1 second. I got a package from M-DUS that just arrived.
Powerful bunch.
Let me get this package. Big up M-DUS.
Love from West Texas.
I'm gonna dox myself. Yo, big up blood clot M-DUS. Big up M-DUS. I got your parcel. I got the package. Big up M-DUS. Big up M-DUS. Let me put these headphones in. Big up M-DUS. Oh, and big up RV Sanchez too. Big up RV Sanchez. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, look, big up M-DUS. We're gonna do a live unboxing of a parcel I just received. Big up M-DUS. What a fucking G. Part of the Patreon family. Pardon me, Patreon family. I haven't updated Patreon in a while. I'll be updating it this weekend, I promise. So if you're still on the Patreon, I appreciate you. But I'll be updating it this weekend with another Is Joe Rogan Funny series. I'm also going to do a Bert Kreischer's Funny series too, coming very soon. But this is the parcel from M-DUS. Big up M-DUS. Let's see if I can open it. I've got my shank. Got my little trusted. Can I get banned for that? Can I get banned for showing a little fucking kitchen knife on the screen? Or like you get demonetized for showing a little shank. Let me cut this. Let's see what this is saying. What is it? How do I open this? Let me just open it this way. Bear with me 1 second. Big up M-DUS. Apologies for the radio silence here. I'm just trying to open this parcel without ripping what's inside here, because I'm not really good with, you know, although I'm a black guy, I'm not really good with knives, you know. Although I'm a UK based black gentleman, I'm not very good with knives. Cool. Got it open now. One second. Yeah. Okay, got it opened. Yeah. Big up M-DUS. What a lovely message. Big up M-DUS. Look at that. Can you see that? Big up M-DUS. Big up. Can you see that? Can you see that? Let me get the screen. From M-DUS, keep making funny shit. Appreciate you, M-DUS. Appreciate you. Yeah! I got it! This is better than the fucking Supreme. This is better than having the Supreme hoodie. Look at what I've got. Look at this, bro. Look at that. That is better than the Supreme hoodie. That is better than a Supreme fucking hoodie. This is rare. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, big up M-DUS. M-DUS, I love you. Wherever you are, M-DUS, I fucking love you. Look. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, it smells like Brendan. Oh, it smells like diddling. It smells like Eric Griffin built like a sack of potatoes. That's what it smells like. Mashed potatoes, nicotine pouches, and very innocent young girls. Wow, this is so good. Oh, sick. Look at this detail. I didn't notice this. Look at this detail on the chest pocket. What's that say there? That says the Golden Hour podcast established 2022. That's actually pretty cool. You see this? That little bit there. I quite like that, actually. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Obviously, you got the little 2X there. The little Golden Hour tag. You see there? This is actually pretty good quality. I'm not gonna lie. I have to be honest. This is actually surprisingly good quality, mate. And then you've got the screen printed logo on the back. No zips, just regular snap buttons. Quilted on the inside, right? Quilted on the inside. Sick. I would wear it now, but I'm fucking sweaty because I've got all my gym clothes on. But I'll probably put it on for the next stream. But fuck, I want to wear it so badly, but I don't want to stink it up. It's got some pockets as well. Nice, man. Oh, look, it's on yeah. What's this? I don't mind that, you know. I would have that on the hat. I'd wear this on the hat. Look at the golden hour little logo. I would wear that on a hat. If they made a hat of this, I'd fucking wear it. Like, that's a pretty decent logo. I don't mind that. I'm not gonna lie, the quality of this is actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty decent. It's ugly as fuck, but it's actually pretty decent. I might have to wear this to fold one day. I swear to God, I might have to wear this to fold one day. This might be one of those jackets. Or go Berghain with this. Actually, yeah. When I go Berlin end of the month, I'm gonna take this with me. I'm gonna see if I can get in. See if I can get into Berghain wearing this. What? What the fuck is this? There's something else in the package as well. Look at M-DUS. What a fucking psycho. Look at this. I need to get a post. I need to get a PO box. Look at this. Can you see that? It's Donald Trump toilet paper. What the fuck? Big up M-DUS. What a fucking legend. Big up fucking M-DUS. Honestly, you are a fucking G. You are a fucking G. Donald Trump toilet paper. Oh my God. What an absolute legend. Big up M-DUS. I appreciate you. You're a fucking, honestly, you're the best. You're the fucking best. I'm gonna wear this. So I'll probably wear this tomorrow. When I do a stream tomorrow, I'll wear this. So I need to shower. But it's really good quality. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty decent. I'm so happy. You don't understand how happy I am because I don't have any of that merch anymore. So I'm so happy because this is basically rare, isn't it? It doesn't exist anymore. So big up M-DUS. You're a fucking legend. Okie dokie. Big up M-DUS, big up M-DUS, big up M-DUS. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get a PO box. So please bear with me. I'll update you guys on the PO box and let you guys know where I'll go on because that was fucking fun. Mix up the show a little bit. But big up M-DUS, I appreciate you. I'm gonna fucking savor that jacket. You have no idea how much I've wanted that jacket, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Powerful bunch.
Yeah, big up NJ Ranger.
M-DUS Appreciation Award.
Yeah.
Thank him.
100%, 100%, 100%. Big up M-DUS, wherever you are. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Hope you watch this back later. I appreciate you. You're fucking G. Okay, cool. Big up everybody in the stream chat. Let's get into it. Sorry for the little interruption in the beginning, but I just literally picked it up downstairs because I live in a pretty shitty building. We don't really have a concierge, and sometimes if delivery people come and leave parcels, they kind of leave it in the reception area, but they tuck it in little corners. So luckily I was walking in today, coming out from the gym, and I saw it in the corner somewhere. I was like, fucking hell, someone could have nicked that. Someone could have stole my fucking jacket, you know? I would have been gutted. So luckily I found it just before. You know, I'm sure by tomorrow, if I wouldn't have got it, someone would have taken it. So thank God for my eyes. Anyway, let's continue. Guys, have you guys heard this? Breaking news. Breaking blood clot news, bro. Look at this. Russell Brand charged with rape and sexual assault. He's finally been charged. Pretty crazy, to be fair, but not surprising in the least. I'm really interested to see what happens when Brendan and fucking Brian bring this up on TFATK, because I know Brendan's got this thing where he says he doesn't believe anything unless there's a fucking charge. If somebody gets accused of whatever, like a rape or something, he doesn't believe it unless there's a charge. I'm assuming this is mostly to do with Brian Callen to protect him and his friends and stuff, but I'm wondering how they're going to approach it, how Crystal is going to approach it on the golden hour, how Brendan and Brian are going to approach it when they speak about it on TFATK, because this is pretty wild, bro. He's got 4 charges allegedly. 4 charges.
Powerful bunch.
Yo, big up Wingers, appreciate you.
Non-concierge gang. Bin cheese, bin a cheese, bisin cheese, bin a chest, bean che, se bean cheese, spin cheese, Russell is a diddler, bin a cheese.
Exactly, basically, yeah. Non-cuss. To be fair, I have a concierge, but they don't act like it, if that makes any sense. So the building does have a concierge, but they don't act like a concierge. If that makes any sense. They don't do anything. Yo, big up Ashley Cummins. Well, go on, my darling. Big up Ashley Cummins in the chat. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, babes? Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to this. Russell Brand got charged with rape and sexual assault. I guess finally, in some respects.
Powerful bunch.
Yo, big up Ashley Cummings. Love you more. Love you more, my dear. Love you more. Hope you're well wherever you are. Hope you are well wherever you are, and you're keeping yourself safe. You're keeping yourself safe, and you're nice and warm. You are well hydrated. Maybe a Chardonnay, maybe some sort of energy drink. I don't know what Auntie Ashley drinks on a Friday night. But whatever you're sipping on, I hope you're having a good time. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Russell Brand got charged. Yeah. It's kind of like a finally thing. It feels like it's been looming for a while, ever since that documentary got released. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of heartbreaking. When it first dropped, it was kind of heartbreaking. Call me naive, but I was not familiar with this side of Russell. I'm more familiar with Russell Brand being like a very well-known TV presenter here in the UK. Also a little bit of a ladies' man back in the day. He would have these legendary interviews where he'd be like, you know, making the host of a TV show swoon as he's kind of being overly flirty on shows and shit, and just generally seemed a little bit of a cheeky chappy type of dude. I never thought he had this side of him, you know. That's the real wild thing. But I guess I was naive and ignorant because people within the stand-up community scene in the UK, I'm sure some of you guys in the stream chat probably noticed too, but I've heard from a lot of people in the stand-up community chat, people in the stand-up community scene here in the UK have been saying from ages ago, from years ago, that Russell Brand was a weirdo. Russell Brand was a creep. Russell Brand was a sex pest. Russell Brand was a, you know, potentially a fucking a rapist and shit. So I guess it was like the inside. It was like the worst kept secret within the stand up community scene over here. But it never really got to me because all I saw was the stuff on TV and shit. But people are saying the timing is interesting. People are saying the timing of him converting to Christianity, the timing of him kind of moving away and shit, kind of coincides with the documentary and the allegations. So he probably had notice, or he had maybe given a heads up or something, and he tried to, I guess, you know, change his life in order to kind of, I don't know, stem the tide of the allegations. I'm not too sure what he was trying to do, but it seems like even though he gave his life to Christ, he still has to face his maker in some way, shape or form. So that's really
powerful bunch.
Yeah, big up Sardis, appreciate you.
Russell Brand looks like he breathes through his teeth when he fucks.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fair play. I wonder, Sardis, did you, that's a fucking brilliant observation, brilliant description. Did you always think that? I'd like to people in stream chat, because I know some of you guys in stream chat, you know, you make it seem like, oh no, you don't make it seem like. I can sometimes be a bit naive, but be honest, people in the stream chat. Are you surprised by this or not surprised? Let me know. Did you always think he was a bit of a weirdo? Let me know in the stream chat. Are you surprised, or was this always on the cards? Was this not that big of a surprise for you? Let me know in the stream chat. What do you guys think? Nope, he's a weirdo. Big up Z. Big up Ashley Cummings. I know Russell, really. I think he's 33. He's playing both sides. Oh, really? Okay. 100% always a weirdo. Big up Booth McGee. Victrola, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Well, go on, Victrola. Hope you're well. Have always been a weirdo. Big up Asad Aziz. I thought he was a nut. Freak ball, but a graper. Now freak ball, cool. Big up MK. Yeah, I'm not surprised after the last few. Big up Daniel Clemens.
Powerful bunch.
But actually, Cummings, appreciate you.
I worked with Russell. Not surprised.
Oh, really? Okay, good to know. Big up Ashley Cummings. Okay, good to fucking, or good to know, not good to know, if you get what I mean. Big up Ashley Cummings. Okay, cool. Shit, I guess that's the last one to know. Big up Josie. How are you, darling? He's a weirdo, but I thought he didn't have to go to these links, to these lengths. Okay, cool. Yeah, I get you. Big up Booth McGee. Big Booth. Big Booth is hilarious. Big up Booth McGee. All right, cool. Let's read the article. Russell Brand has been charged with rape, indecent assault, sexual assault between 1999 and 2005. Jesus. 6 years of being an absolute animal. The charges relate to 4 separate women. Brand has also been interviewed multiple times by police since an investigation on Sunday Times. The Times, the Channel 4 dispatches in September 2023 revealed multiple serious allegations against him. Hold on, let me read that again. Brand has been interviewed multiple times by police since an investigation by the Sunday Times, the Times, and Channel 4 Dispatches in 2003. So I wonder if that date here, to September 2023, also coincides with his move to Christianity and shit. I wonder if that was around the same sort of time. That kind of pivot into Christianity and all that sort of malarkey. I wonder if it was around 2023 when he was trying to damage control, damage limitation, and whatever else. In a new video posted on X this afternoon, Brand said, "Okay, cool. He made a statement. We'll watch his statement in a minute. Actually, let's put down the next tab. We'll watch his statement. But here's the allegations here. In a short statement, the Metropolitan Police said it had written to Brand to inform him that he was being charged with 1 allegation of rape, 1 allegation of indecent assault, 1 oral rape, and 2 further counts of sexual assault. The force said it alleged that in 1999 a woman was raped in the Bournemouth area. In 2001, a woman was indecently assaulted in the Westminster area of London. In 2004, a woman was orally raped and sexually assaulted in the Westminster area of London. And between 2004 and 2005, a woman was sexually assaulted in the Westminster area of London. Brand has been told to appear at the West Magistrates Court on the 2nd of May, but he's believed to be in the United States. I wonder if he would just refuse to come back. I wonder if he'll go to Dubai. Is that possible? Will he go to Dubai? In these situations, where a suspect may be overseas, prosecutors seek to agree to the defendant's return. If there's no cooperation from the suspect, authorities can consider seeking extradition. In February, a civil case for the personal injury and sexual abuse was lodged against Brand at the High Court in London by an anonymous woman referred to the court as AGX. Jaswant Nawal of the Crown Prosecution Service said, "We had today authorized the Metropolitan Police to charge Russell Brand with multiple sexual offences. We have carefully reviewed the evidence after the police investigation into allegations, made the following broadcast of a Channel 4 documentary in December 2023. We have concluded that Russell Brand should be charged with offences including rape, sexual assault, and indecent assault. These relate to the reported recent offences between 1999 and 2005 involving 4 women. The Crown Prosecution Services reminds everyone that criminal proceedings are active and that the defendant has a right to a fair trial. It is extremely important that there be no reporting, commentary, or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice the proceedings." The really interesting thing about this is that this is 4 separate women, isn't it? Even if you're a staunch Russell Brand defender, this is going to be hard to explain. 4 separate women across 6 years. Not including all the civil cases. And also, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but in the UK, it takes a lot to bring sexual assault cases to court. It's kind of depressing for women here. Honestly, the statistics and the percentages of women who successfully can prosecute somebody for sexual assault or rape is very, very, very low. The conviction rate is super, super low. I'm assuming it's probably the same over there in America too, because these things are just hard to prove, unfortunately. And, you know, investigations, rape kits, all that stuff takes too long, invasive, blah, 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 blah. So if they are proceeding with this, it means that they think that they have enough evidence to make it interesting, you know, in terms of a trial. They have enough evidence to possibly reach a guilty conviction, because they don't really do this willy-nilly. He could have easily had this work in his favor and the charges get dropped because of insufficient evidence. So the fact that they're bringing it to court, or bringing it to trial, sorry, means that there's enough evidence there that they think that they can get a, you know, a beneficial outcome, which is probably to find them guilty and shit. But for me, the big red flag is the 4 women. One person, you know, depending on who you are, depending on when it happened, you can try and explain that away, even though it's still going to make me question you. But 4 different women across 6 years. And also his behavior since then has been of somebody who's trying to clean up the reputation, trying to wipe away the smut from their name. The Metropolitan Police Detective Superintendent.
Powerful bunch.
Yo, big up NJ Ranger, appreciate you. I don't know why it's not. Okay, it's not saying it. Big up NJ Ranger. You know how bad it's got to be to get popped for diddling in the UK. Exactly. Big is NJ Ranger knows. Exactly, NJ Ranger. Exactly. Jim will fix it. Prince Andrew, bro. Even Ron DeSantis, Florida, was shocked that guys allowed Andrew Tate back with open cases. Sorry, Russ. You should have preyed on it more. Bum. Exactly. NJ Ranger knows. To get charged with a sexual assault in the UK, like, you have to be a real piece of shit. Because some monsters, some absolute monsters have got away with horrible crimes So if they're charging you that you're a piece of shit, and what's it called? What's I gonna say? I also pick up your comments in the stream chat too. I know several women that have slept with him. Okay, cool. Fucking hell. Also, Katy Perry was partnered up with what? Katy Perry used to go out with Bill Gates. Ugh. He has 33 tattooed on him. 33 degrees. What? Huh? Katy Perry, Bill Gates. Is that true, or is that some Deuce Mo fucking? Ugh. Yucky, yuck. Come on, Katy Perry. You can do better than that, babes. You can do better than that, Katy Perry. Let's continue on. This Metropolitan Police Detective Superintendent Andy Furpy, who is leading the investigation, said the women who have made reports continue to receive support from specially trained officers. The Met's investigation remains open. Detectives ask anyone who has been affected by this case or anyone who has information to come forward and speak with the police. Blah 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 blah. There he is. Brand, who was born in Essex, rose to fame as stand-up comedian, performing Hackney Empire 2000, later Edinburgh Fringe. He later moved to broadcasting, hosting television shows and radio programs. The turning point in his career came in the mid-2000s when he hosted Big Brother, Big Mouth, a companion show to the hugely popular reality TV show Big Brother. Also, look at all the guys. I just remembered. Isn't Russell Brand PUA adjacent? Didn't he star, right? Isn't Russell Brand PUA adjacent? It's interesting, isn't it? All these pickup artist adjacent guys are going down. Wasn't he like in a movie about being a pickup artist or something? Or am I bugging? Was it a movie he was in? He played a role of some sort of PUA, like a mystery kind of guy. I swear he did. Oh yeah, big up Coiler. Is that stand up adjacent? Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Big up Coiler. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Stand up adjacent, actually, yeah. Stand-ups love a good diddler. They love a good fucking diddler, don't they? Big Brother, Big Mouth. It provided the springboard he was looking for and led him to become one of the most sought-after presenters in the UK. Brand went on to host NME, MTV, Brit Award ceremonies, had his own debate series on E4, and fronted the UK leg of the charity concert Live Earth. But he was never far away from controversy, particularly at the award ceremonies, which provided a kind of live, anything can happen chaos where he was most at home. His career included hosting radio shows on BBC, particularly 6 Music, Radio 2, between 2006 and 2008, but inappropriate phone calls he made to the 40 Towers actor Andrew Sachs during a 2008 show prompted a huge scandal, ultimately led to his dismissal. He rebounded with a Hollywood career starring in films like Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Get Him to the Greek. Recent years have seen him take a few new directions, particularly since the start of the pandemic. Brand grew a following on YouTube as he discussed skepticism around the disease. He has later developed a cult following for his views on politics, society, reviews that challenge the mainstream reporting of a range of subjects and often amplifying conspiracy theories. He also established himself as a wellness guru. That's a big red flag, man. He also has established himself as a wellness guru. Establishing himself as a wellness guru is a huge red flag. Huge red flag. Anyway, Russell Brand has released a statement regarding the accusations on his own social media. So let's hear what Russell Brand has to say about the allegations against him. I'm sure it's going to be very well balanced and reasoned and full of contrition, you know, and humbleness and honesty and shit. I'm sure, right? I'm sure, right.
Hello. Firstly, thank you for these incredible and overwhelming messages of support. We're very fortunate in a way to live in a time where there's so little trust in the British government. We're very fortunate, I suppose, that this is happening at a time where we know that the law has become a kind of weapon to be used against people, institutions, and sometimes entire nations that will not accept and tolerate levels of corruption that are unprecedented. I'm speaking particularly to those of you that are watching this in the UK. How do you feel about your legal system right now? How do you feel about some of the high-profile cases that are not being pursued and prosecuted? How do you feel that the Southport murders were handled? How do you feel?
Powerful bunch.
Big up Assad Aziz.
Someone recognized him on the street and gave him that cowboy hat. It's got his name on it.
This is so true. Big up Assad Aziz. Honestly, What a piece of shit Russell Brand is. To bring up the fucking memory of those poor little girls who got murdered by that psycho in Southport as a way to defend himself or to fucking divert attention away from himself. Pure and utter scumbag. Pure and utter piece of shit.
About the government of Keir Starmer. Now that's just sort of general context. I've always told you guys that when I was young and single, before I had my wife and family, who were just out of shot over there, my beautiful children.
Another fucking meat shield. Another way to fucking gain sympathy or court sympathy, right? By fucking mentioning his wife and children. They're just over there, lovely children. Fuck you.
I was a fool, man. I was a fool before I lived in the light of the Lord. I was a drug addict.
Ugh, don't bring the Lord into this, bro. Don't bring the Lord into this. Don't fucking blaspheme, you piece of shit.
A sex addict and an imbecile. But what I never was a rapist.
Press X to doubt.
I've never engaged in non-consensual activity.
Press X to doubt.
Pray that you can see that by looking in my eyes.
I can look in your eyes and I can tell you did that shit. You don't fool me, bro. You don't fool me with this ability to keep your heart rate down, to somehow breathe, not look flustered. You did that shit, in my opinion. Allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm blind.
I want to thank all of you for your continuing support. I want to let you know that our show will be on Rumble on Monday. Thanks for your support there. And of course, I'm now going to have the opportunity.
Of course, he's shilling. The grift never ends, by the way. Join me on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe. Become a member. Become a member of the Russell Brand Club. You get a free mug. Honestly, imagine being charged with grape, right? Imagine being charged with grape and sexual assault. And the first thing that comes to mind is you to tell your fans to go to Rumble. The first thing that comes to your mind is telling your fans to go to Rumble. Yeah, please sign up to my Rumble, please. Mate, you've been charged with grape. Like, you got other things to worry about, not fucking Rumble.
To defend these charges in court, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. In the meantime, you lot, stay free. And we will be continuing to discuss this matter. Praise the Lord.
Oh, what a scumbag. What a scumbag. He's feeling it, man. He's feeling it. Yeah, big up Angel. Why you think he only great piss on Rumble? That's a good point. Bloody hell, man. How the mighty have fallen, innit? How the mighty have fallen. Charged. Russell Brand charged by the Metropolitan Police Service. You as a man, you don't ever want these associated with your name. You never want these allegations. You never want these accusations associated with your name ever. That's a nightmare, bro. That's a nightmare. And because of his past, everyone will think he did that shit. And because of his pivot into Christianity and all this other shit he's been doing, everyone will think he did that shit, including myself. Fucking hell. Pretty crazy. But not surprising in the least. But I'm more interested to see what these fucking donut comedians are gonna say. I can't wait for next week's show. I can't wait to hear what Brendan Schaub and Brian Cannon have to say. And I can't wait to hear what the guys on the fucking Golden Hour have to say too. It's going to be interesting to see how they approach it. Because these accusations are not that dissimilar to what fucking Crystalia was accused of in that documentary. But a lot of those girls didn't go forward with any criminal complaints. And maybe those things happened too far back in time. Brian Cannon's one especially. He's very lucky that whoever that lady was, I think it's Fiore Tigerman, big up her. When she accused Callan, like that thing that she accused Callan of happened in like the 80s or 90s. So it's pretty hard, or early 90s or late 80s. So it's pretty hard for them to convict. But a lot of that stuff sounded similar to the things that Russell Brand was accused of. I remember watching a documentary actually. I actually might rewatch it. Maybe I'll rewatch the documentary on the Patreon. It's actually a really good documentary that kind of does a good job of sort of like showing that they reached a point in Russell's career, and I think it happens in everybody's career who's a fucking, weirdo. He just didn't, it wasn't enough to fuck like the talent or other co-stars. He started to harass staff members. I think that's when it tipped over the edge. When he started to get on top of like, makeup artists, allegedly, hairdressers, allegedly, and just people who worked on set and shit. It wasn't just the girls in front of a camera he was flirting with or whatever it may be. That's when it got a little bit crazy. And obviously those women weren't the most receptive to his advances, and he didn't take no for an answer. Hence why we're here. So in my personal opinion, if I had to guess or assume whatever, I'd say he probably did that shit, in my personal opinion. There's too much smoke. You know, there's too many rumors out there about him. Essentially, the
Powerful bunch.
Big up, Angel Ranger. Appreciate you.
When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Proverbs 11:10.
NJ Ranger with a fucking bomber. We need to replay that. We need to replay that scripture there. Big up my scripture man there. Big up NJ Ranger. We need to replay that one. Bloody hell. We need to replay that one. We need to replay that one. Let's replay that one.
Powerful bunch.
When the righteous prosper, the city rejoices.
Amen.
When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy.
Amen.
Proverbs
amen,
11:10.
Amen. Amen. I'm not gonna lie. I was of this thinking myself for the longest time, but covering some of these guys, especially on the random show, just streaming in general, recording a podcast, having to keep up with some of these horrendous stories in the news, it's kind of made me doubt that this sort of stuff, you know, in that scripture that fucking Enjo mentioned, it's kind of made me doubt that there's any kind of consequences. It's kind of made me start to believe that maybe sometimes bad people just get away with bad things, you know? So sometimes when stuff like this happens, you're like, okay, cool. Sometimes people do have to face the music at some point. But a lot of these guys have gotten away with it, you know? They've gotten away with it, and they sleep well at night. Their victims are, you know, somewhere probably still going through it, which is super distressing. But it kind of makes you lose faith in humanity. Do you know what I mean? That these awful people just get away with it because they have the money to, they have the resources, influence, you know, whatever else it may be. So when this sort of things happen and bad people get held accountable, it's actually quite gratifying to see.
Powerful bunch.
Big up Esther Cummings. Appreciate you.
Whitney Cummings returned all you stole.
Big up.
Powerful bunch.
Proverbs 11. Kanye was right about everything. Can't wait for the new drop.
Back to back, honestly, these back to back comments. Proverbs 11, Kanye was right, and Whitney Cummings returned what you stole. The thoughts of Asad Aziz and Ashley Cummings do not reflect the thoughts of the Random Show and the Random Show subsidiary. Oh, yo. Big up both of you. Big up both of you. Absolute legends. Absolute fucking legends. Okay, cool. Let's move on from one essayer to another essayer. Actually, let's go to the Reddit first before we do things. Let's go to the Reddit. Let's see if I missed anything on Reddit before we jump onto the golden hour. Let's see, what have I missed out on the Reddit? Anything I missed out on? Anything I missed out on? Okay, so there's a few things here, isn't it, right? I think there's a few things I might have missed out on, right? A few things. Okay, cool. Let's do this one. I know this is a hater sub, but I really like the show. I made a highlight video of the guys to play while they make the move. I don't know where else they might see it. Please be nice. Maybe you'll like it. LOL. Let's see this. TFATK Best Moments Fan Edition. Okay, let's see this one. I think this is going to be a bit of a troll, but let's see it anyway. If you want to reach a large audience, appeal to idiots. Arthur Schumbacher. Arthur, whoever that name is.
View those people the same I'd view a homeless guy critiquing my art or critiquing my set or critiquing a podcast.
This is the origins of the homeless cats, by the way. This is the origins of the homeless cats. He created it all by himself. What a dummy.
They do not matter. What do you care? It'd be the same as if a cat created a profile.
That's a good example.
Who cares?
A cat.
Even a homeless guy.
It's so dumb.
Let's get retarded in here.
Let's get. Honestly, this Reddit is the best. I swear to God.
But hold on a second.
I used to think giraffe was giraffe. I thought it spelled with a D.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm.
What do you think that tongue thing is about, by the way? Is that like something that is that just something that comes automatically? Or is that like a sign of somebody being a little bit redacted? What is that tongue thing about? Uncomfortable? Is it a tick or something? Like, what the fuck is that? Is it too heavy in his mouth? What's going on?
Follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition.
This is gonna get me taken down. I don't want to get taken down. Please don't take me down, motherfucker.
Don't go to the bathroom there because you piss in the sink.
Weird.
What?
I find it interesting too that he wasn't able to stand up to what's his name, to that fucking guy with that germaphobe dude, and just stand on his shit. Yeah, I piss in the sink. It's my fucking studio. I paid the fucking rent. I'll piss where I want. You know, he didn't have the guts to stand on it. When he's confronted, he just acts like, what? Me? Piss in the sink? No, that's a lie. You know what I mean? He could not stand on it whatsoever. Absolute coward.
They said that you get.
Do you guys like your freedom? You like have an opinion, your freedom? Yeah. Thank him.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
him. You're welcome.
Tim Kennedy free the slaves. Honestly, I need him back in stand up. Please. I need this guy back in stand up so fucking badly. I hope when he moves to Austin, he gets the itch. I hope when he moves to Austin, he finds out, I don't know. I hope some comedian speaks to him in a coffee shop and tells him, oh my God, Rogan paid me $2,000 to perform for 1 hour, and he hears the money, he hears the figures, the numbers, and you know how Brendan is with money. He gets fucking crazy and wants to jump back on stage. We need him back on stage. We need him back on stage. I need him back on stage. We need him back on stage. So hopefully he finds out that stand-up is still paying well and he chases the money. Please.
Bruce Springsteen.
This was so cringe, by the way. Yeah, this was so cringe. When Brendan was trying to create a viral moment by running around the table. So fucking cringe. One of the cringiest things I've ever seen. So fucking cringe.
Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, when Chin's neck got cranked. Yeah, big up Josie. I seen a video where former Navy SEAL buddies were calling him out for stolen valor, and they were like, take the L because it's a war crime that you're. Yeah, I saw that too. That podcast absolutely destroyed him, but he's got powerful friends, man. That's the thing about Tim Kennedy. He's got powerful friends. He's got the right friends, because I think if anybody else lied the way Tim Kennedy has allegedly lied about his fucking, service and whatnot, I think everyone will be destroying him. But because he's got the right friends, people kind of avoid talking about it. I haven't really heard Rogan talk about it. These guys act like it's not true. So it pays to have friends in the right places, man. It's fucking bullshit, really. Big up Coiler. He's going to get the itch. It's not the kind of clap. And it's not that kind of clap. Yeah, big up Coiler.
Well, it's like this, right? Yeah. It's like this. Yeah. Santa lives here.
Ants? Yes.
Polar bears live here. Yeah. Santa doesn't want to get eaten by polar bears, so he's up here. That's how you remember it. Yeah.
What? Santa doesn't want to get eaten by polar bears. That's how you remember the difference between the north and the... Okay, bro. Okay.
Polar bears are down here.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Disgusting, bro. Oh my God. Who sticks all of their tongues in their, like all their fingers on their tongue like that anyway? Even if you want to wipe something off your foot, you maybe lick one of your fingers. You don't put all of your fingers on your fucking tongue. Or maybe at most you probably wet the bottom of a cloth or something. Maybe you take your jumper and you wet the ends of it and rub it that way. His whole fingers, like, ugh. Disgusting. God almighty. Could you imagine if he actually would have like perished in this? Could you imagine how funny it would have been if he legitimately perished in this way from flipping his TRX? Could you imagine trying to do a fucking donut and he flipped it and somehow, like, you know, it was lights out? What a horrible way to go out. What a horrible and embarrassing way to go out.
What happened?
This fox was crossing the river in Germany, and then it just froze, and they just...
Sometimes they can bring him back to life, yeah?
Oh my God. Sometimes they can... You watch too many cartoons, bro. Sometimes they can... Yeah, sure. The fox is... Yeah, okay. I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
What?
Definitely not.
I thought they can't once they're frozen.
No, sir.
That's the movies.
That's the movies. You can't bring a
demolition.
I think they did that. They did that to Walt Disney, right?
No.
If you want to reach a large audience, appeal to idiots. Jesus Christ, bro. Honestly, what an incredible video. Big up the person that made that. That was fucking fantastic. What we missed out on here? Anything else we missed out on? A classic dish reheated.
Yeah,
Randy.
I know. In my current life, I have friends like Brendan Sheeb. What is it?
Brendan Shaw.
Shaw.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Sheeb. Yeah. That guy. And that
Brendan
guy.
Sheep? Is that what you call
Brendan
him?
Sheeb is a fucking pussy, and I'm gonna say that out loud now. And fuck that guy.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. You're not really.
Look at how uncomfortable Kalila is. He's in my DMs.
Fucking breaking news there.
Oh God, I love it.
I'm joking.
I love you so much.
Joking. Come on.
But
I'm only serious.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway serious. Big up. Let's continue. What else we moved out? We said Malik already. We've done quite a bit. Okay, cool. Let's jump onto the golden hour. Big up, really tuning in. Appreciate most of you. Appreciate all of you actually. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the stream. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Golden hour watch along starts now. All right, golden hour watch along starts now. Let's fucking go.
Simpsons had a video game. So
you didn't? It's really good. I always played it at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yo, that's sad.
Hey,
I don't like this.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Are we starting?
Have you been watching American Idol?
Hold on, dude. My special is out. Before we do that, I put it out on YouTube. I put a version of it out on YouTube.
A version?
Well, yeah, I cut it down a little bit.
You'll
and
love this, Brian.
Oh, it's the same one. Oh, okay. I was gonna watch it. It's the same shitty one we watched on the Patreon, isn't it? No, I think I watched it on the stream, and I think I uploaded it on the Patreon. I think so, yeah, because I think it got taken down. Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same one. It's the same one. It's the same one. Okay, cool. Why did he release it on YouTube then in the end? It probably wasn't getting enough views, isn't it? Weird.
He goes, you seen Chris's new special that just came out? I went, oh, well, it's
I never
been
know
out.
what he ever means. It was out on my website a few years ago. It's my latest special, and it's out now on YouTube. It's you know, I had to censor some of it, and then I cut some parts out because just because it's
flows better.
Yeah, well, there's the uncut version on my website if you really want that. But
is it still an hour and 10?
I wonder what bit he cut out, by the way. Have you guys watched it? I wonder what bit he cut out. What bit was he afraid to put on YouTube? It's probably going to be stuff about it's probably going to be him talking about the cancellation, isn't it? It's probably going to be him talking about the cancellation. I forgot what it was like, to be fair, because it was fucking terrible. But I remember watching it on the stream or on the YouTube. I think I have it somewhere. I think I have my reaction somewhere to Crystalia's fucking... Do I have it on my actual thing? It's called Grow or Die, isn't it? Let me see if I got it on my thing. I remember that I did watch it. Actually, let me just write it on YouTube. Let's see what happens if I do grow or die reaction. Grow or die reaction. Or maybe it's on my Patreon. I'm not too sure, but I remember I did react to it. Okay, big up the Bachelors of Music. He did one too last year. Do I have a review of it? Okay, maybe I don't. I thought I did review it. Okay, let me check my channel then.
It's an hour and something. I got
hour and 9. It looks like.
Yeah.
How's it doing?
Good. I just put it up, so it's good. I'm excited to.
That was a good look.
That face, look at that eyebrow.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, wow.
I realized.
By the way, it's not doing good. If he's not mentioning the views and he doesn't want to say, it's probably definitely not doing good. Do I have it on my channel? Crowd work. Christian reacts. I don't have it on the channel. Okay, cool. Maybe I've got to re-upload it then. I think I might have it on my Patreon. That's probably why. Maybe I took it down. Yeah, I think I took it down because I think I got a copyright strike for it. I think so. I think I might have got a copyright strike for reviewing it on YouTube. And I might have taken it down and put it up on the Patreon. I think a review of it. Cool. I might have to re-upload it then.
Is that I have this kind of like the Popeye. Popeye has that eyebrow, and that's why he's called Popeye, right? Popeye. I didn't ever realize that until the other day, and then I was like, "Oh, dude,
his eye pop."
Wow.
Did you figure that out?
You know what?
Popeye.
This is like when I found out that Flow Rider was from Florida.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's particularly dumb.
Wow.
No, but I just.
But so you didn't know Popeye?
No.
Yeah, same. Did you?
I don't think that's
I didn't
true.
know Popeye.
Is that true?
The Flow Rider thing bothers me.
I'm not even talking about that. Yeah.
What?
That's insane.
He's like, who's the president? Blinken.
That's not even the same at all.
I know. What's his first name? Arnold
This is
Blinken?
when I saw it for the first
I
time.
didn't realize Vanilla Ice was actually a white rapper.
Yeah. Vanilla Ice.
This guy.
So go to the YouTube and put it on the link there under there, so you can click it and watch it after the show.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's new to Brian.
Yeah, it's new to a lot of people. A lot of people think it just came out. So just watch it like that. Who cares?
Yeah,
Watch it like that.
How much has it got? 227,000 views. Ooh. Not a powerful bunch. Big up Jordan Ray.
But yeah. So anyway,
So you have been watching American Idol?
cool. Right back to it.
Yeah, love it. I love Hollywood Week.
Me too. It's my favorite.
The people
After
that,
this is the worst though.
the people that were right, but the people that they showed singing, I was like, oh, these are good.
Good.
There's like 6 or 7. I'm like, damn.
The
they're
gospel black guy. Ooh, you're not gonna have a career.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, I know.
good. The fat white guy was good.
Dude, what about
Dude, how about the one kid that
fat white?
I love the way Brendan just cut him off there. That was brilliant. I love the way he just cut him off there.
Oh, I know.
The fat white guy was good.
Dude, what about
Dude, how about the one kid that
fat white guys, the new fat black guys for singing?
It really is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fat white guy season.
Yeah.
How about the one guy who was his mom just left him and his family members to die in the room.
I know.
And then he got adopted and he can sing. I think they cut him, but he can sing.
Oh man! But I was
Die
sitting
in
here
the
with.
room?
I was in the living room. I was in the living room watching actually this morning because I was like, I get up early. Then Rachel was trying to do April.
Oh, you
Fool's
record
jokes,
it.
and I was like, yeah, I record it. So then I'm sitting here with Wolf, and then this person comes on. They're talking about their kid, and I'm singing for my kid and all this stuff. And I'm holding Wolf, and I'm fucking sobbing.
Oh, I always cry
You
during
know what I
that
mean?
time.
Oh, I love
Always,
Hollywood
always,
Week.
always.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I don't want to watch that stuff.
Yes, you do.
It's American Idol is great.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
okay, hold on though. You like it
Of course, he likes American Idol, but hates The Sopranos, isn't it, Brendan? Loves American Idol, but hates The Sopranos.
because of the emotion of it, and
Yeah,
like
both.
okay.
Just all, and it's just like raw on
Yeah.
scene
Just
talent.
everything.
I get
and
it.
then Carrie Underwood kills it too because she'll surprise you because she knows everything.
I missed Katy Perry, but she's actually great.
What do you mean she
Dude,
knows
great.
everything?
I was
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
like, I love Katie was my favorite,
Yeah.
and I was like, "There's no way she,
Crystal is struggling here.
there's no way she's able to hold a candle
Yeah,
to Katie."
no, Carrie Underwood is
She's
great.
perfect.
What do
Yeah,
you
dude.
mean? What do you mean she knows everything? What does that mean?
So the
She knows all the songs.
a rap song come on,
And she can do it.
and she knows every word.
Yeah.
And then then they
Get
get
with it. Nah.
she knows all that. Yeah. And then like it'll be like some heavy metal like death rock song, and they're like, "Carrie, can you do it?" And she's like, "Yep," and she'll get up there and do it.
Yeah. It's good.
Really? She knows all her shit.
I love Carrie Underwood. I
Well,
love
her
Carrie
legs
Underwood.
are to die for.
No, but that's gay to say that
Her
that
legs?
way. To say that
To
that
die
way
for.
is gay, and that's fine. You're gay.
I'd like to see her and Katie have a sing-off. They're both so talented.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a tough one. Or just do an album together.
Ooh.
Oh, great legs. You're right about these legs. But that's when she was
that's
like
her
30.
thing. No. Right now, she's
dope.
popping
She's
right
dope.
now.
She looks
She's
great.
dope.
Great.
She's dope.
But like I say, she's
husband's
doing a
no
really
punk.
great job.
Who's the husband?
What the fuck is this show, man? What the fuck is this show?
He was a stud NHL player.
Of course.
Stud.
Of course.
She liked the way the puck tastes.
There he is.
Oh, good for him, man.
There he is. Looks like a guy who would be on Access
Can
Hollywood.
I tell you something? Let me tell you why this relationship works. These kind of so you have this like A-type personality woman. She's A-type, millionaire. You know, sometimes those kind of women can be insufferable.
J-Lo.
Because they're trying to fight between like being a boss, but I still want to be a woman because I love a man. You know, the only guy that
fucking hell, bro. If he's not complaining about his wife, he's complaining about women in general. He does not stop complaining, innit? He's literally fortunate women will even agree to sleep with him because of his fame and maybe he's got jokes and shit, but he still finds a way to complain. He still finds a way to complain. God almighty. Look at the tits on him. Look at the fucking tits on him. Look at the gut on him. Built like absolute dog shit. By the way, he's got a better neck on his t-shirt though. Better neck hole on his t-shirt. He's got a better looking t-shirt, it looks like. That looks like it's somewhat new. Yeah, it looks like he went shopping. Thank God. No more pajama t-shirts.
this works with is a A-type personality male football player.
Right.
You know, that's why Taylor Swift and what's his face is gonna work because he's better at what he does.
That's why me and Kristen.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You know, I hold down the fort, and dude,
she treats you like a regular guy.
Yeah.
Yo, big up.
Great take, Grifter Potato Head. Is this fresh and fat?
Fresh and fat. That's so good. Fresh and fat is fucking brilliant. I love that. Yo, big up, Chris Mack. He's fat in person. Oh, good to know. Good to fucking know. I hate that guy. I saw a guy come up to him and ask for a pic at Skankfest and Eric wouldn't even stand up. He made the dude sit down, take the pic with him. Oh my God, yeah. He's that boogie fat, innit? He doesn't move. Minimal movements. I'm not surprised by that. Big up Chris Mack.
Yeah, she does. She treats me like a regular guy. And I'm fucking, you don't want to tussle with me, dude.
Really?
Tussle? No. Especially over the remote control late at night.
But also I think
I'll get pissy. I'll get pissy. I'll just give her the silent treatment and not talk to her.
But also they work too because that.
That's weird, isn't it? Giving your wife the silent treatment because she wants to use the remote or because she doesn't want to give up the remote is fucking crazy. Their relationship is pretty intense. Isn't it? To be a woman and to willingly stay with a guy like Chris D'Elia anyway, who's been accused of what he's been accused of, who's also likely cheated on you 100 times, like she's got to be a little bit mental, innit? Chris D'Elia's wife's got to be a little bit mental. Number one, staying with him for the cheating. Number two, staying with him with all the allegations and having another kid. She's a bit cuckoo herself, I'd assume.
Stud all-star NHL player or Travis Kelce, they don't really give a fuck about your world.
That's the main thing.
They're also like, yeah, cool. Oh, you have a show in Dallas? Okay, see you when you get back.
They care about you, but it's not about
they're not like, oh my God,
like
Taylor
if she
Swift.
was like, I don't want to do country music anymore, and I just want to be a wife, he would be like,
cool,
all right.
click.
He'd be like, "What you say?"
Yeah, exactly. I didn't listen to you.
I wasn't
Sorry,
paying
what?
attention to what he said. No, but he's also the best tight end ever.
Yeah.
He's got
He's up there.
3.
Yeah.
No, just no. But he has all the records. He's got all the receiving records.
Yeah.
Not just tight end.
Playoffs, Super Bowl,
yeah.
Tight end is the gayest position name, huh?
Wide receiver.
Oh my God!
Well, that's a poll. Can we put a poll up?
There should be. Those are so gay. I'm surprised there's not a position cum grabber. Bukkake master. Get it, Bukkake master. Get it to Bukkake master. Remember, you get it to cum grabber. Hi.
That'd be too much, though, right?
Yeah.
Don't you
The guy
think?
catches
Wide
it. He's
receiver.
like,
He's bombing on in your own show. Ouch.
She was the worst. Yeah.
No, he's just the Bukkake guy's just laying on the ground. Tackle me!
Dog pile. Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Honestly, that Eric Griffin cackle after every word is like, has to be a tick, doesn't it? Has to be a tick. Has to be the similar thing that what Ethan Ralph has, or not Ethan Ralph, Ethan Klein, the little thing with the the little Tourette's. That's got to be a tick. How are you laughing at everything you say? After you say one thing, you laugh. I woke up and got breakfast. What? Are you okay?
Okay, so yeah, that's the gay name. Tight end and wide receiver. Wow. Okay.
Talk about couples. This wrestler, he's 5'5".
So just so you guys know, for context, he just won the national championship at 133 pounds. He's 133 pounds. He wins and runs over to his girl, who they're madly in love, and she's 6'3".
Oh wow, that's too loud.
Too loud though, right, Nick?
Well,
why is this such a big deal, by the way? Honestly, the fragile masculinity thing that happens with some people over there in the States is pretty interesting, isn't it? Why is this such a big deal? Like, why won't they shut up about this? I don't understand. I get visually the first time you see it, oh my God, he's so small, she's so tall. But why is everyone going on it? Like, I don't understand why this is an issue. Like, what? Like, is this the first time people have seen somebody like with that level of disparity in terms of height, especially couples? Like, you see that all the time. I'm not sure why this is such a big deal.
Really short.
They're famous on TikTok.
Casey knows this guy at the meetings, right?
You can't see her head. She's hugging his parents.
They had
You can tell they're short.
They had a little banquet
Good
for
game,
him.
good game. Yes, good game. All right. Yeah, I won. That's it.
What? Don't say good game though.
Didn't talk like that.
Look how
I
big
know,
she
bro.
is. Look how 6'3".
Oh hell yeah, that's dope.
Eric's a looking. He's a liking. I mean, Eric likes him tall.
That's dope.
Tall and slender.
Oh God.
That
Couldn't handle that.
Eric likes him with a heartbeat. That's what he likes him with. Eric Griffin likes him with a heartbeat. If they've got a heartbeat and they're into him, he likes it. He does have a preference. Look at him.
like that is wild.
You know what? You know how usually the strong guy holds the girl like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He fucks her standing up.
The kiss of the "give me your face" mwah, is crazy.
Yeah.
Good
But
for
she
them.
must be an athlete too, though.
That's why she has to play for it, and she has a Letterman's jacket on. She has to play women's basketball, right, Nick?
Or volleyball.
She's just like a bank teller.
One or the other. It's volleyball. Yeah,
There's nothing worse when you walk in like Subway and the dude's like 6'7". You're like,
It's
what
pretty
happened?
weird when you see a really tall dude and
Pick up a ball.
They say the same thing about you, Brendan. What about when they see you and then they find out you just sit behind a microphone and talk all day? You look like you should be playing football. You look like you should be fighting or doing something, and all you do is fucking talk shit into a mic. Sometimes things don't work out, bro.
And then, yeah, it's like you're like
you're a bank teller now.
And also you can see on their face that they're tired of hearing that.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
totally.
if he's like CVS,
Because it reminds them of
I
I know.
I wasn't good.
My dad never pushed me.
But if you think about it, though, there's only about 500 NBA basketball players.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, but
there's probably a lot of dudes that are 6.
That picture is so funny. Always.
They always use it for like guys that listen to Drake or whatever.
Guys that drive Teslas.
Well, not anymore.
That picture.
Now I want one. Now I want one. I hope a liberal fucks with it.
Wait, why do you want a Tesla?
Because the liberals are fucking with them and like then fucking with all the cars.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so I want powerful bunch.
We got Michael Mills.
My son's dad could be it up your son's dad.
That is legitimately a conversation they've had. You know that, right? That's legitimately a conversation they've had. Legitimately. A conversation they've had themselves. Fucking hell. Big up Michael Mills. By the way, I love Crystalia's confusion. The same confusion I had, by the way. Brendan's like, yeah, I want to get a Tesla now because all the liberals are fucking with it. But why? You want to get a Tesla now because everybody's scrolling, because they're being vandalized and people are spray painting swastikas on it. Now you want to get one. How does that make sense? So Crystalia is as confused as I was. You want to get one now? Why? To own the libs? Huh? But I thought you had a staunch anti-electric thing. You know, you're all about combustion engines. Like, now you want to get an electric car to own the libs, but aren't you owning yourself? Crystalia is as confused as I was. Look, listen.
Guys that drive Teslas.
Well, not anymore.
That picture.
Now I want one. Now I want one. I hope a liberal fucks with it.
Wait, why do you want a Tesla?
Because the liberals are fucking with them and like then fucking with all the cars.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so I want them to fuck with my car.
You're weird. You're weird. Just weird.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. So you want to buy the car, hoping somebody fucks with it, so you can do what? You want to beat up? You want to get a fucking random regular person in a chokehold or something? You want to kill somebody? Honestly, Brendan wants to hit somebody. Brendan wants to hurt someone so bad, so badly. He's praying some scrawny guy rocks up to his Tesla, his Cybertruck, and keys it with a swastika or something, so that he can just run them over, you know, or so he can, you know, God forbid, shoot them in the head or something. So, bro, why are you so violent? Like, why are you so angry? Why are you willingly trying to crash out and throw your life away?
Wherever, you know.
I chose
like
violence.
He's like,
I turned 42. I went, oh, it's. I'm in my violence era.
You don't want to choose violence, though, right? But violence doesn't come to you because it's like, nah, it's too prepared.
Yeah.
Violence comes to people that are not prepared for violence.
Like you. If somebody slapped Eric Griffin's bum while he was with her, what do you think he would do? If he was walking down the street and somebody slapped Rachel's bum while he was walking down with her, what do you think he would do? Honestly, you probably call the police, innit?
Like, you would be prepared for violence
all day,
right?
Yep.
You're in like a bar, somebody's acting up. You're like, finally, it's go time.
Game on.
But then somebody comes over, no, stop. You're like,
so
come on.
you just want a Tesla so people will fuck with you.
Yeah, so they stop doing
Why
it.
don't you just get one of Kanye's shirts then?
I don't want that.
Oh, exactly, Crystalia. Good question. For once, exactly. If you think you're really bad, if you think you're a real
Powerful
tough guy,
bunch.
big up Mika Mills.
Apologize.
Oh, what Eric Griffin will do? Yeah, he would definitely. Yeah, he would apologize for the guy on Rachel's behalf. Sorry, I know my wife looks really hot. I'm sorry. She tempted you with her ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want that because I'm not on that team.
Right. Well, yeah, but you're not on. You don't like electric cars. You're totally against those.
But the lib.
Kanye's not even.
Exactly. Crystalia is holding his feet to the fire. Exactly. You made an entire brand saying you hate electric cars. You've made it a part of your personality. It's almost your. It's almost one of your callings now. It's become your North Star, right? It's become your mantra that you live by, a philosophy of sorts, right? And now you're willing to buy one just because you want to own the libs? Huh?
I know.
Yeah.
Do you see the interview with him at the Black?
He's just doing whatever the fuck he can now.
Yeah,
He's just doing the most. Does he do the whole interview? It must be so hot in there. Does he do the whole
I
interview?
love when they were talking and the guy was mic'd and then Kanye started talking and he was behind it. It sounded like because he was like mic under the fucking outfit. Look at this. What a moron! Well, look how he looks. By the way, let's just take
Who's dumber? Who's dumber here, though?
But the thing is, though, as a comedian, I would actually love to see them do this, but they wouldn't. You know, there's no comedic bone in their body. There's no real. If you want to be edgy and you want to be cancelled, and you care about cancel culture, and you want to, you court cancel culture. This is what I really want to see comedians doing: going on stage, wearing a swastika hoodie, wearing a Ku Klux Klan outfit. You know. Like, actually go and try something, you know? Try and stand on stage with a Ku Klux Klan outfit and go through your whole material. That's actually pretty funny, you know? But would they do that? Possibly not. Because they all care about keeping their fucking, you know, their bookings.com fucking, you know, ads and Squarespace relationships. So, yeah, we don't get none of that, unfortunately. Big up Dave Chappelle, though.
Because why would you do this?
DJ Academics is the smart one because he's getting all the views.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't subscribe to it, but let's sit down and do this interview. And you in this black KKK uniform is going to get so many views.
But why does this interview look so like this? Why are they just standing in an apartment in North Hollywood?
Because Kanye probably said, you have to come to me. We're doing it this.
It's the Chateau Marmont. You should know. I'm surprised Chris Lair doesn't recognize it. I would assume he would have frequented the Chateau Marmont during his heyday of allegedly diddling and shit.
Way, You know, what's he going to do?
He was like, you don't need all that fancy
Why
shit.
would he go to him?
Politics and race and everything aside, why is that outfit is the stupidest looking outfit? Look at it.
It was always dumb.
No, I know.
Hey, but he
I know,
knows
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's always.
What did they
stupid.
talk about, Nick? Do we
It's
know?
so long.
That shows
He's
you
gonna start
that-
selling them.
That shows you that there's not a lot of gays in the KKK because that was the
Yeah.
outfit they chose.
Ooh, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine if.
That's not a good bit, bro. That's a horrible bit. That's how you know there weren't a lot of gays in the KKK, because the outfit is what? Looks like that. What? Huh?
If you were
There you
gay
go.
and racist,
Yeah.
it would be a way better outfit.
Also, they rode in on horses. Like, you know that thing is gonna fucking flap
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
get
wind.
it. It seems like
They're all, it's gonna
seems like a weird outfit choice.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like it's not very aerodynamic to be on
Yeah,
horses.
dressed like Zorro. I think that would have been better.
Aerodynamic to be on a horse. Aerodynamic.
You've been working out?
Yeah.
I saw. You've been putting it up, huh?
Yeah, what's up, Doug?
It's, you know,
Oh, and I noticed too on this new workout.
I
you
think
put
about
up,
it when I
You
do
made
it.
sure to like really get those extensions in because people were talking shit.
They're always going to say something, though, dude.
No, but he actively went like this time. You should have looked at the camera.
There you go. Go invert that.
Look at how he even does. Look how even his arms move. You can tell he's not done a single push up in like 30 years, isn't it?
Went like this time.
Look at those arms. Look at those arms. Look at those fucking arms. Honestly, built like an absolute bag of mashed potatoes. Fucking hell. Just pure custard or whatever, isn't it? You cut his arm, it's just pouring out with custard. That's it. Custard or some sort of vanilla fucking filling. Jesus Christ.
You should have looked at the camera.
There you go. Go invert them.
Yeah, you really had that up. That's
I don't.
A lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I don't know.
bench
I
pressed
don't
the
know if
other
I
day and it
could
wasn't
ever
even
do
close
that.
to that. So no. Oh well, we won't.
I could do 10 of the other ones. You know.
No, you can't. The other ones. What other ones? You can't even name it. No, you can't do 10. You've never done 10. You might be able to eat fucking 10 donuts in a row, but you could never do that. Fuck off.
Just one.
Oh, the one plate, the 135. That's good though. Most
Yeah,
guys can't.
I could do that.
Most guys can't.
Oh no, there's a study. I posted it on my IG story.
I saw it. I can do all that.
You should be able
I
to.
think.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Find
tuck
it.
your dick between your legs.
Yeah.
But you don't realize it. The average dude can't.
bunch.
Yo, big up Austin Casey. Appreciate
I
you.
recently watched an episode of Workaholics and Eric wasn't nearly as fat back then.
Allegedly, he was really good too. Big up Austin Casey. Allegedly, he was really good too. I never watched Workaholics, but people say he was actually really good in that show too. And he rode the wave of that fame for a while. So yeah, it's unfortunate because he seems from all I've heard online, he's actually a decent stand-up comedian, and he seems to be a decent comedic actor. But his podcast personality stinks. You know, that's the only thing. His podcast personality stinks. So it's actually, podcasting has been a worse thing for him because he comes across really badly because of all the moaning, you know, and the dour fucking outlook and expression all over his face. But when he's on stage and when he's on TV, he actually is pretty decent at what he does. But yeah, what's in Casey?
Nowhere near.
I would love to see it. Like if Brendan owned a gym, it would be a really tough gym. Oh yeah. You know, you're just walking around. Put your dick between your legs.
Yeah.
People have to.
One more, you got to put it. You know, you got to put. Look, read the sign. Dick between the legs.
Rules are rules. Bulldog your nuts out the back.
I'm just trying to get. I've been working out now for a few months, and I'm just trying to. It's harder now when you get older. It really is harder.
Weren't you injured?
I was, yeah, but I'm good now. Yeah, I was on the DL, you know.
I got stem cells in Austin in my knee and in my bicep.
Designated.
So just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you never had any injury. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna be honest.
You have CT?
No, I don't know what's up today. I gotta come out. I woke up and I'm just like,
You're a little foggy?
Yes.
That's how I am. Yes.
Really? You're not. You came in. Well, I
Carl's
mean,
Jr.
Casey was like, nice. Did you get back from the cruise because you got the fucking plant pants on?
So these are nice.
The flower shorts. No, I don't.
looks nice.
I like them. Yeah, they're fine.
Nice. He looks comfy.
But Casey came in. He wanted to go. He wanted to rip on you.
He's mad because of something I put in the chat. Nick, pull it up.
And I'm just foggy,
Me
bro.
too. I don't know
and I don't know why.
What'd you eat last night?
I ate good. I ate salmon and rice. And
Yeah, I had a good night. Nothing
asparagus.
out of the ordinary.
Dude, Billy would not sleep last night.
There it is. There it is.
No. But I still got to sleep at midnight. I mean, he
Yeah,
wasn't
but
like,
was he waking up
Nope.
12 to
Nope.
10 or whatever?
No, he's up the whole time, but he wouldn't go to sleep. He would.
That really great intro for the show is wasted on this, isn't it? They just turned it into just another show of them just talking to each other, catching up. The catch up they would usually do on text, they do on the show. That intro, the music, the theme music is actually wasted on this show. It could have been so much more. Different segments, I don't know, fun things, reaction things, topics, I don't know, whatever, something. It's just, yeah, exactly. A worthless. It's such a shame because that intro is really fucking good. But, what can you do?
Screaming. And I was like, I got to bring him out. I brought him down, and he was watching that show Paradise with us, that show on Hulu. And he was just loving it. And then I was like, all right, I got to put you back. And he was like,
At noon? At noon?
No,
midnight?
Midnight, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
I was coaching the kids' rec ball baseball team last night, and I had one of the kids, he's getting better.
Right.
I go, hey, buddy, how you feeling? He goes, a little tired. Went to bed at 2 a.m, woke up at 6. I was like, you're 9.
Oh, my God.
He goes, I feel fine, though. I'm like, you're not. You're not.
Why do all the kids talk like that? Like, I don't know why he makes up their voices or how they sound. Why do they have to sound like him or like grown adults in his head? Why can't they just speak like kids? It's such an interesting thing. I think all comedians do this though. They have this thing where they describe their interaction with children as if they're talking to an adult. Or maybe all parents do that. I'm not too sure.
As he digs in his bag and gets a Carl's Jr. That's what I say. It's fresh on my mind.
And he's going to cry like he's going to.
There you go.
Here
The
it is.
average 4-year-old man can't do 5 pull-ups, walk under 4,000 steps a day, eats over 4,000 calories a day, is carrying 20 plus pounds of excess fat, can't do 20 unbroken push-ups, which is...
This is all Eric, by the way. This is all Eric. This is all him. You can't do one of those things.
God.
Can't run a mile, yet wants to be seen as a leader. How can you lead others when you can't even do a fucking push-up?
I can do.
He can't do a single shit. He can't do one of those things. Not one.
Do all that except for
Can't do pull-ups.
How fast do you have to run the mile?
Yeah.
Because that's not
10
fast.
minutes?
Can you take a day?
Could you could you jog?
Yeah.
So you do a 10-minute.
Did he say drog or he say jog? Drog.
Not
10
fast.
minutes?
Can you take a day?
Could you could you jog?
Yeah.
Wow. He pronounced jog with a D. Jog.
So you do it.
That's not
10
fast.
minutes?
Can you take a day?
Could you could you jog?
Drog. No fucking way. Did we hear that correctly? Could you drog? Look at that. Look at his mouth. Drog. How can you not say jog?
Could you jog?
Yeah.
So you do a 10-minute mile. That's minutes.
Can you take a day?
Could you could you jog?
That's a new one, isn't it? Drog. Drogging giraffe. Exactly. Oh my! Play it slow mo. Okay, cool. Let's see if we play it slow mo. Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Because that's not
10
fast.
minutes?
Can you take a day?
Let's see. Let's play that. Let's do the playback. Playback speed. Let's go 1.5.
Could you jog?
Yeah.
Whoops. Wrong way. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. My apologies there.
So you do a 10-minute mile. That's like a light jog.
Yeah,
You could do that without stopping.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Wrong way. Let's go here.
Pull-ups.
How fast do you have to run the mile?
Yeah.
Because that's not
10
fast.
minutes?
Can you take a day?
Could you could you jog?
Yeah.
I need to go slower than that. I need to hear that one more. I need to hear that slower too.
Hey.
Could you jog?
Drog. One more time. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Drug. Okay, bro. Drug it is then. Drug it is.
Yeah.
So you could do a 10-minute mile. That's like a light jog.
Yeah,
You
okay.
could do that
Okay.
without stopping.
I could do that.
Yeah.
But I can definitely eat over.
Oh, he's taking a piss, isn't it? He's taking a piss. I could do that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
But
don't worry, we're all thinking the same thing.
But I can definitely eat over 4,000 calories a day.
No,
But
it's
I
saying
can-
it's
I
saying
know,
that
I could
definitely,
also
yeah.
not do that.
Yeah,
yes. Carrying 20 pounds of exercise, no.
Can't do 20 unbroken push-ups?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean unbroken?
Like not stopping.
Not
just-
stopping.
What do you mean unbroken? That's how you know someone's not done a push-up before, isn't it? What does unbroken mean? That's honestly, man, that is just hilarious.
Yeah, that's hard.
My
I would do that.
9-year-old can do that.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Because
but
they
that's
weigh
not the easiest
40
one.
pounds.
Is go back. What was the easiest one? The easiest one
104.
is the easiest one is 4,000 steps a day. To beat that is easy. That's the easiest one to do, for sure. Hey, agree.
4,000 steps. How much? How
This is
far,
not-
Nick?
it's
2
not-
miles.
A day, bro? It's the easiest one to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
what they're
That's all
saying
I'm saying.
is
Jesus Christ, you fucking guy.
Whoa.
On my foggy day,
It's.
just fucking think about what I'm saying and obviously agree with it because it's true.
I don't know if 2 miles for the average person, like if they're not doing anything.
yeah, I'm
You're
with
saying
him on that.
you're saying effort wise.
Effort-wise, it's the easiest one.
No, but listen. You
If
get
you're going
up,
to start
you
with
get
one,
up,
It's about
you know what?
time.
You get
You know
up.
what? It's just not my day.
You get in your car.
It's not my day.
You're fine.
Maybe you go to work. Where are you walking this 4,000 steps?
You can do it. It's the easiest.
saying it's the
one
easiest one to check
It's
up
not
the
my
list.
day, dude. Yeah, it's not my day.
Like, if you
I'm on
walked
another
around the
podcast
block-
with you now. This
Who
is a
you- who you
different one
talking
that we
to?
started. This is the shot. Okay, great.
Yeah, you can do it.
Man, this is just to give you a little taste of being married to Chris.
Yeah, it's great. She's sharp, bro. She's got to stay sharp.
Oh, I don't think he got the joke. I don't think he found that funny. I think the thought of, I think the reminder from Eric reminded him how much his wife bears him or doesn't like him. I think Eric meant it in a nice way. Oh my God, imagine how it is to be married to Chris. I don't think Chris was reminiscing about a nice thing. I don't think he was thinking nice thoughts.
She's sharp, bro. She's got to stay sharp.
That's the most fakest smile I've ever seen. I don't know what he's thinking, but I don't think he's thinking happy thoughts about his wife. I don't think he's thinking happy thoughts.
Because when you're on one, you're on one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
what Eric sent in the group chat to Casey. This is why Casey came and roasted him. What is
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I didn't see it. You guys sent too many texts.
That's yeah. And
You
you
gotta-
know what?
you gotta slow down.
This is funny though.
It's too
This
much.
is pretty gangster.
I opened my thing and said 47 unread text message. I'm like, too much.
Start wearing high heels, bro.
Also, that
You're
kinda
not
looks like
tall enough
Casey.
To do the sport that you Here's something your short friend.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, here's the thing. We do send a lot. I send some, and the thing is,
Yeah, that's a good point. Big up Booth McGee. That's a very, very good point. Never thought about that, actually. He did actually marry that woman in order to kind of help quell the rumors and to also get him to behave, innit? So that he'll stop cheating and shit. Like, that was one of the tactics. You know, let's get married and shit. I'm going to commit to you. So he must be kind of miserable in his relationship because he didn't really want to marry her. I would imagine, right? He probably didn't want to marry her. He probably would have been happy just having her as a baby mom. But I guess he had to, like, to obviously prove to her that he was, you know, didn't want to do it, didn't want to play around anymore. And also to kind of help. I don't know how that helps with how that helps with the accusations, though. I guess in his head, if he's married, it makes him seem like a family man, like he's settled down, he's not a guy. But it doesn't really make any sense, really. The accusations you could still believe them if he was married. But I guess in his head, anything would have worked. Anything is helpful to try and make people not believe that he's a diddler and shit. But yeah, it must be a weird relationship that they're in. She's a little bit cuckoo herself, though. She's got a little bit of a screw loose, so maybe that's also part of the problem.
Watched them until you said a month or two ago, yeah, I never watched this stuff in the chat. And so I'm like, oh, I guess I won't either. I know it sucks.
Wow, you got peer pressure?
Yeah,
bullied?
Sorry, I'm on this podcast now. So
oh
anyway.
my God, yellow drapes.
Political.
No, how about on Saturday? Chris, like, hey everyone, it's 10 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm at the baseball field. I get a group text. Hey everyone, just let you know, I need to start early on Tuesday. I went, cool, but it's Saturday.
That's not that weird, dude.
From you?
From me, it is.
Usually
weird,
the day of, you're like, hey, I have a heart out today.
Yeah.
Saturday?
I rarely need
Let
a
me
heart
get
out,
through my Saturday.
He usually tells us like right now.
Yeah. Heart out.
Guys, got a heart out.
So you're roasting me for being better?
No, it was just weird.
You would
just weird.
die. By the way, you can get that on YouTube.
It was too much.
Overcompensating.
It was too much.
It was too much.
I literally in my head was like, I should tell them now it's early. And you guys were like, oh, it's fucking Saturday, you piece of shit. I'm like, oh, whoa, all right.
That's what friends do.
I laughed, though.
The group chat's kind of lit,
I know, it is lit.
There's so many of those videos about it. There's one that's going around about if you playfully roast your friends.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are you could trust the most.
Well, yeah, but wait, I saw that one, and somebody said if you playfully roast your friend, but then it said it was like the weird. She said it was like a hardcore word she used. She was like relentlessly. She was like, people who tease each other relentlessly are better friends. And relentlessly.
Yeah, that's what we do all the time. Yeah,
I know that. But,
piece of shit.
But the regular population.
Relentless?
Yeah.
No way.
They do.
I don't know.
Guys definitely do.
We should just do like group chat spot checks in public, like a man on the street.
Yeah.
Can I see your group text with your friends?
Type in the F slur. Type it in. There you go.
If it's not there, at least 45 times.
You got one from 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Also, those group chats aren't made to be public.
I know.
Like, it'd get you canceled so fast.
Yeah, I wonder one time, I think about sometimes like group chats if it got leaked, like,
oh, this is a sore subject. This is a touchy subject for fucking Crystalia. This must be a touchy subject.
I think most society would be like, that's a group chat. You
No,
would
they
think the left
No,
would.
they-
The left
they're
like,
right,
kill
yeah.
him,
No,
put him
no,
on the
no.
fort.
Yeah.
But the majority of Americans would be like, it's a group chat.
right.
I said something just to Brendan because it was too spicy for the golden hour group chat.
Whoa.
So funny, though.
Whoa.
And then I sent that to 17 other people. But look what Nick sent me. Just so if they screenshot it.
No,
I do not endorse this at all.
I'm like, can you believe Nick sent it? But it's hilarious.
I do not endorse this at all, but bro, how hilarious is this?
This one's good.
No, I don't, I don't give a fuck. I don't really text crazy shit,
Wonder why? I wonder why you don't text any crazy shit anymore. I wonder why.
What is this?
Will Smith's back to music.
Yeah, I you know what? My whole thing is like,
Why?
Why?
He's bored.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I'm sorry.
Is like
Smith's back.
I don't give a fuck. I don't really text crazy shit. What is this?
Will Smith's back to music.
Yeah, I you know what? My whole thing is like,
Why?
Why?
He's bored.
To be fair, I don't like this. Aren't they the same age as Will Smith, or maybe within the same age range, and they're complaining or saying that he should give up rapping when they're still doing stand-up comedy? When's Crystalia going to quit stand-up? When Eric Griffin's going to quit stand-up? They're not going to quit anytime soon. They're going to do it until they're fucking old and grey. So if they can do stand-up until they're old and grey, Will Smith can drop his bars until he's old and grey.
Bored.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I'm sorry, is he turning to Martin Lawrence?
But you know what you do if you're bored? You just
Count your money?
jerk off.
Yeah, I agree. Get a nice porn and jerk.
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, look, I like Will Smith, but go ahead.
Lyrical Lemonade.
Is this the old this past weekend set? Oh.
Yeah, y'all got me a little nervous.
Who?
Why is there so much food
Nobody's
out?
there.
That's
I
on
know
touch.
that I be on some other shit. I know that I'm different. I be on some y'all don't understand it. I don't mention it. Made it to the top of Hollywood without a membership. Killed them in July, then I switched to my December shit. I be overcoming shit that y'all be having trouble with. Let them run their mouths. I mean, really, that's what come with this. They built a wall, but I'm jumping it and loving it. They want me to be done with it.
It's not bad, actually, is it? It's not bad, really. I don't. You know. I don't. It's better than Chris D'Elia's stand up. That's for sure. It's also better than Eric Griffin's stand up. You know. So I don't mind it.
But I'm still having fun with it. Writing songs, writing checks, writing history, righting wrongs, but I'm still right mentally. I go to sleep and my ancestors visit me. They surrounded me, gave me the vision vividly, gave me a lion to protect me in this industry. Now I just walk and he chew through my enemies. Feel like I'm just getting started, they tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite, there's no end in me. This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we've seen enough, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was enjoying it.
And how come all this food's in front of me?
Why is all that food in front
That's
of
what I'm saying. None of it's
What
touched.
room is this?
I don't know.
It's from a media company called Lyrical Lemonade, and they do lunch break freestyles.
Why doesn't he eat lunch, though?
Well, he doesn't want to eat all that food.
I didn't know Simpsons had a video game. So
You didn't? It's really good. I always played it at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yo, that's sad.
Jesus Christ, Nick. Jesus Christ, Nick.
Hey, I don't like this podcast.
Hold on.
I don't want to watch this podcast.
I know. Tell me what I wanted to.
Can you guys never do that again?
It's sad. It's so sad to play that at Chuck E. Cheese. Think about it. You're not thinking about it in the right way.
I did love that game, though. And Bart Simpson on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Well,
Stop it. Do not talk about this.
I think what people have forgotten is Will Smith started as a rapper.
Yeah. But hold on.
That's how you got famous.
So people are saying online,
Parents ain't nothing but trouble.
that this is good.
I don't know.
It's not bad.
No,
also,
I'm not
he's
saying it's bad.
stupid talented.
No, I'm not saying it's bad.
No,
And
you were saying he's bad.
No, he's very talented. He's good at what he does.
You're crazy if you think he's eating all those carbs.
You just
That's
get
all I
to
can focus
You
on.
get to an age though that I don't know if rap ages well.
Preach.
You know,
Well,
That's my.
I don't think rap ages as well as stand up. What do you think ages worse, by the way, in the stream chat? What do you guys think ages worse? Rap or stand up? I think stand up ages worse than rap. I think you could get away with rapping longer than you could get away with doing stand up. Especially if you just keep to rapping within your age group and not trying to be young and shit. Big Young Advice podcast. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. What age is worse out of podcasting, rap, and stand up? Can't be 47 edgelords, exactly. I want to say stand up, but these guys have had the same acts for 30 years. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think any rapper would want to, I don't think even the most popular rapper would want to rap in their 50s, right? You're going to feel like a bit of a loser. But you probably would be more happy to rap in your 50s as opposed to be rapping in your fucking, to actually doing stand up in your 50s, you know? Having to go on the road, going to comedy clubs, hanging out in bars. I don't know, man. At least with rap, you can just release your music online and never do shows, you know? It's pretty decent, but having to go to comedy clubs like every weekend, tour, all that shit, in your 50s plus, and you have to do it. I don't know, bro. I'd rather rap. Still losey thing, but I'd rather rap. I'm not gonna lie. That's brutal, man. Like going to open mics, hanging out, trying to network and all that shit, smooch, you know, trying to get on Rogan and shit in your 50s. Ay.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine your
dad?
Listen. I don't care how good the person is. There's a certain point where their voice, you're just kind of like Jay-Z is going to be 50 soon.
Don't stop rapping.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if.
Out.
No, I don't. How old is How old is Black Thought? He's one of my favorite artists. Oh, he's 51. Yeah, see? You can still be one of the best rappers in the world. Black Thought's 51. Talib Kweli is 49. How old is Method Man? How old is Black Thought? How old is Method Man? Method Man is 54. He's one that he can still spit and rap circles around people. How old is Styles P? 50. How old is Jadakiss? These people can all rap, man. So I don't know. I think he get away with it, man. Jadakiss is how old? 49. These are all hard people, man. So hard, and they're still fucking killing it right now. How old is Cool Mo D still around? Cool Mo D. 62. Okay, probably. How old is Grandmaster Flash? 67. What's that guy's name again? What was that guy's name?
Powerful bunch.
Big up King Bayu.
Rap ages well if you're great, but otherwise, nah.
Yeah, good point. Who's that guy? Yeah, true. If you're shit, or maybe it's a style as well. Who's that guy? With the rope chains, with a box, goatee, surrounded by girls. What's his name again? Oh, do you guys know what I'm talking about? He used to wear rope chains. He's around maybe he's is it Grandmaster Flash? No, it's not Africa Bambata. Who is it? Who am I thinking of? Not Slick Rick. No, not Slick Rick. He had a box, pretty big looking dude, goatee. Not Rakim. Big Daddy Kane, that's the one. As of, yeah, Big Daddy Kane. How old is he? How old is Big Daddy Kane? 56. Wow, really? Okay, so he's a lot younger than I thought. I thought he'd be about 67. Okay, Big Daddy Kane's 56. He's younger than KRS-One. Cool. Okay, cool. All right. Jesus Christ. And then yeah, what can you do? ain't no way listen to Big Daddy Kane. You never know, man. You know. Ain't nobody listen to Big Daddy Kane. You never know, man. You never know. Big Daddy Kane out in here, man. Up in here. Big up Big Daddy Kane.
I don't know if that's the thing anymore.
Ouch.
Even though he's one of the greats, right?
Yeah, but yeah, stop. You know? Like, I don't see Larry Bird play basketball. Like, you just stop.
Fuck, I got plantar fasciitis. Yeah. From gardening. What the fuck? My heel. Ow. Can you drive?
Remember when Nick and Chris were rapping?
I know, remember that?
I wanted to leave so bad.
Can you drive? I could if you really want me to, but holy shit. Bunions. Anyway, what were you saying about it?
It'd be great if the curtain just went like this.
So I like premium polarized shades, but like it's like I want it to not break the bank. So what do I do?
Dude, you need polarized, or what are we even doing? And then a friend of mine's like, yo, check out Shady Rays. I'm like, what? They said,
please, no, please. Anyway, let's quickly move on. I want to quickly show you something before we continue. Bear with me 1 second. I want to quickly show you guys something. Bear with me uno secundo. Big everybody in the stream chat that's tuning in. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, all that good shit. You get me? All that good shit right now. And hope you're enjoying the show. All that good shit. Where is it? There we go. Here we go. Where is she? There she is. She's back. The Queen. ONIJAH Robinson is back. She's back in the States. I think she got released from a Dubai prison. I'm sure Uche will be happy to see this young lady is back on the streets. She's back on the street. She's back. She just landed. Remember this lady that went viral because she went to Pakistan to link some guy that she was chatting to online, but she catfished the guy and he wouldn't meet her. So she started demanding $100,000. Well, she's back in the United States. She's back in the United States of America. She finally got released.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hey, hello.
I'm good. What's your name and where you from?
My name is ONIJAH. I'm from the Bronx.
Cool. The BX is in the house. Stop playing with her.
BX in the house.
Yeah. We see your fit. Describe it today.
Well, my fit right now, I'm wearing Fenty from Rihanna. Chanel boots.
Damn.
You know, that's how I get down, light work.
Stop playing with her. If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
Well, I would say wear a loose shirt, tight pants, and some rocking shoes that's comfortable. Get comfortable.
Oh, okay. We love that. Would you rather have a partner with style or funds?
I'd rather have a partner with style, honestly, because funds can always come in.
Damn! Stop playing with her. What's your favorite song right now?
My favorite song right now is
King Bayu, Yes and Yes.
Pakistani. Y'all will understand that later on.
Okay. What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is McDonald's. Honestly, I'm always eating McDonald's.
Okay. And let the people know your zodiac sign.
Sagittarius in the building.
Yeah, you say Sagittarius. Stop playing with her. You look amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Respect for Allah, respect for Allah, respect for the law, respect for the law, respect for the law.
Bless her, man. Bless her. I'm happy she's out. Happy she's back on road, enjoying herself, getting some fucking love. She's gonna be all over the fucking podcast, by the way. She's gonna be doing a bunch of content. Hoping she's getting paid for it as well. She's ironically, she's gonna get her 10,000 or 100,000. However much money she wanted out in Pakistan, she's gonna get it now with media appearances. So I hope she gets on a bunch of pods and she fucking milks this situation for all it's worth. One thing I hope that doesn't happen, I really hope she doesn't end up on baddies. I've prayed to God, please don't end up on baddies. I hope she doesn't end up on baddies. Just go on pods, do your fucking shit, get your money, do your appearances, but don't go on baddies, please. Please don't lower yourself to that level. I don't want to see this woman fighting people on the street. Please don't go on baddies. Please don't go on baddies. I beg of you. I beg. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to Golden Hour.
Yes, dude. Shady Rays offers.
Yeah, I saw. Big up D Matter. Yeah, I saw. AZC Malik. Yeah, I saw. We spoke about it yesterday. We saw it. Yeah. He was on Ace Boy's stream or Pun. Yeah, Ace Boy Pun stream. We saw it. We saw Malik B insinuate some things, but I don't think it was an insinuation. I think he's just not the best communicator in the world, and he's also very careful not to speak about Brendan too much in public. So I don't think he was insinuating what he thought he was insinuating. No, sorry. I don't think Malik intended to insinuate what people thought he was insinuating. He just didn't want to really get into the details for whatever reason. But yeah, we did react to it yesterday. I actually put the timestamps up. I'll do it after this particular show. I'll put the timestamps up so people can find all that shit.
Just looks like he doesn't give a fuck. He has that big beard. And then also Creed.
Isn't it weird though?
They always
those
been
kind
around.
of acts like rock and like those kind of things, they can keep going to their 78. But I don't know if I want to see Jay-Z at 78.
It's weird, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it's not cool. It's just a different cool. Yeah, like rapping, they're like intense. It's like dope. But like rock, you're like, Mick Jagger's 90.
Savage,
hasn't touched a
his name
carb in
is.
30 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then like Creed sings and they remix it. You're like, this goes hard.
It seems
Everyone
like
used to
rap's
make fun of him
it
too.
seems like rap's a young man's game.
Fucking gout.
I saw Rakim.
It's foot problems, pretty much.
Rakim freestyle, and I was like, wow, this guy used to be like, Rakim was the man. But now it's like you feel, he just looks like an old guy now.
Don't underestimate
Still dope,
how much
though.
you
To
use
me,
your feet.
'cause I'm old.
But even when you see Eminem and he has the paint, and I'm just gonna ignore him.
Hold on a second.
Don't underestimate.
Please go on.
Don't underestimate how much you use your feet. It's because you don't even think it's that bad, but then go for a walk, and after a while, then it becomes way worse. Hove.
There was a little bit of Bugs Bunny.
I
or
got
something in
plantar
there.
fasciitis and gout and blisters. This, yeah. Like you can't do that. Jay-Z can't do that.
Who is that? Who is that?
It's
Frankie
Christopher
Valli.
Walken. All right, is that who that
Who
is?
is it? From what?
That's the fucking.
Let me hear him.
Walk like a man.
Oh
I think.
no!
Is that him?
Dude, it looks like when he goes home, he goes like this. He takes his face off.
Yeah.
Someone, dude, he's dying.
Dude, it's like the Mars attacks with.
It does look like Mars Attacks.
Yeah. Well, I have a great database of stuff.
No, you know what it looks like? It looks like in Beetlejuice when they're slowly dying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
Well, that's an alien, right?
Yeah,
No, in Beetlejuice when they're getting the life sucked out of them,
I get
face
it.
is sinking in. That's what he looks dead.
Yeah.
It's Weekend at Bernie's. For
Well,
sure.
dude, but
Someone get your fucking grandpa.
But people who are the great grandpa, but people who are old though, it's weird.
Anyway, world of clips, one quickly. Jesus Christ, world of clips. What they're saying here. Let me see. I want to see what Joshua Block is up to. Oh, Jesus Christos. Jesus Christos. Golden Hours. Golden Hour is not a golden podcast, is it? I'm curious. How long would it last with just Chris and Eric? Or will Chris and Eric be able to take it to another level? What do you guys think? Will the show die with Chris D'Elia and Eric Griffin doing it by themselves because now Brendan's going to move to Texas? He won't be doing the show anymore. Or can they somehow revive the show? Let's see. What's Joshua Block? Oh, he's got a girlfriend now. Wow. Josh Block has got a fucking girlfriend. How the fuck did that happen? Incredible. Okay, fair play to him. Oh, look at that. Josh Block and MARTYN tomorrow. Well, I guess today, right? I'm looking forward to that. That should be good. Let's see this one. The chat trolls Josh Block for his new skinhead haircut.
Sent $40. Congrats on joining the Aryan Brotherhood. Thought you might like this song.
He didn't join the Aryan Brotherhood.
Gangsta rap, nigga. Nigga.
No racism.
I'm 100% nigga.
Wait, is this the A? Is that allowed or no?
The R.
It's the R?
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh says the R, not allowed. Gotta turn that down.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the donation, but you know that's not allowed to be played.
Even if it's the A, it's still pretty bad.
Well, if the A, it's popular culture, no? Isn't it? Like, everyone does the A, right?
But they're not white.
Were those people white?
But whoa.
The ones that, these guys, here, I'll put it up again.
No, I don't think they're white. They're black.
That's an A, that's not an ER.
It is an R.
It's an R, okay, if it's an R. Josh says it's definitely an R.
Sent $40.
Honestly. Congratulations for joining the Aryan Brotherhood, you know. Here's a song you might like, honestly. Joshua Block has an insane erotic conversation with his girlfriend. Like, honestly, even as a bit, even as a joke, even for money, like, how do you do this, man? Women are really strong, you know. We don't give them enough credit, but women are really strong. Because I don't think a guy could put up with, like, dating like a woman version of Josh Block. The way he stinks and smells, the tick and everything. I don't think they can handle it. But women have the ability to, like, just focus on the bag. I don't think men can focus on the bag the way women can. It's pretty impressive because she looks fairly normal. She looks fairly well adjusted, but here she is, like, sitting down and flirting with fucking Josh Block of all people. Yowzers, bro. Fair play.
Love Claire?
I do.
Very much?
Honestly, I'm being very honest.
Are you guys gonna fuck again soon?
Soon, yeah.
You can't say things like that. I'm getting excited, Josh.
What do you mean? I can't fuck, obviously, unless I have a rhino pill.
That's good.
Why is that obvious? Do you want me to go run out and get some?
Get some rhino pills.
How many you need?
One should be enough to get me hard.
He's got erectile dysfunction and he's what? In his mid-20s? All from booze, isn't it? All from just drinking too much. He's drunk so much in his mid-20s that his dick don't work anymore. Fucking wild, bro. Wild.
Oh, man.
Do you have condoms?
I think they're over a year old. Should I get new ones?
You need to get condoms. I don't want to... I'm not ready to have a baby just yet.
My man. My man.
We're going to do the vagina, okay? But I'm going to wear a condom.
Not the mouth, the vagina this time?
Vagina, yeah.
Yeah! We're going for the vagina.
But this time, I'm going to wear protection so that you don't get pregnant.
Love Claire?
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus absolute Christ. What the fuck was that conversation? I bet she's so yeah, exactly. What a Casanova, exactly. I bet she's absolutely dripping in it. She can't wait. Fucking hell. That's a strong woman, man. That's a strong fucking woman. Whatever money they're paying her, she deserves every fucking penny, every pound, every dollar she deserves. Wow. Fucking hell. Fair play to her. Fair play. Mr. Bass tells Joshua to act like he's being pegged. What?
Josh say ow, ow, ow. So it looks like he's getting pegged. Ow, ow, ow. You know what getting pegged is?
Not really.
Yes, you know everything, Josh.
It's like a butt plug.
Yeah, big up Booth McGee. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Last time I checked their streams, I do remember seeing her. She looks familiar. I think it's the last time. I think it's the girl that he was trying to get it on in the bed, but he couldn't get it up and shit. So I think that's what she. I think she's the, I don't know, the in-house girlfriend, eye candy. I'm assuming probably helps with the donos and stuff while they're live on stream. And then obviously, you know, she might fucking let him cuddle and touch him. I don't know what's going on. I'm just enjoying the fucking shit show. Joshua Block crashes out on stream after a caller mocks him.
Jesus Christ, answer the fucking phone like that. Yo, Josh, let me talk to you.
Pepsi.
Oh my.
Oh, just hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Pepsi.
Oh my God.
Pepsi.
You're mocking me?
No, don't give him a chance. He didn't do it. No.
You're mocking
No,
me.
no. He
Give
didn't. No, Josh, give him a chance.
me the phone.
No.
Pepsi.
Was he mocking you?
Yes.
What was he saying?
It was saying other stuff too. That's bad.
Okay, you promise?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Pepsi? Has Pepsi become an insult? What the fuck is the Pepsi law? I want to find out I want to know what the Pepsi law is. He did not like that. Okay. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. I'm not gonna watch him throwing up, of course. But yeah, interesting guy, man. Interesting guy. Big up Josh Block. Big up fucking Josh Block. Okay, let's move on quickly. Let's do a little bit of American Redact. Let's do American Redact. A new American Redact video just dropped about BERT KREISCHER. Big up American Redact. It's just dropped. Fresh new video. BERT KREISCHER gets pressed by Bradley Martin. Big up American Redact. Big up Blood Clot American Redact.
I never had a problem with diet, with all, like I was just like, whatever, man, you eat it. And then,
but you're fat.
Yeah.
So you did have a problem with it.
No. I never had a problem. I was like, Daddy, this is what you're supposed to eat. You know, you're supposed to have pasta. You're supposed to have rice.
That's brilliant. Big up Bradley Martin. That's brilliant. Finally, some reality check. A reality check. Finally.
I never had a problem with diet, with all, like I was just like, whatever, man, you eat it. And then,
but you're fat.
Yeah.
So you did have a problem with
it. No. I never had a problem. I was like, Daddy, this is what you're supposed to eat. You know, you're supposed to have pasta. You're supposed to have rice. It's sushi.
Okay.
You're supposed to have bread, sandwiches. How are you going to get sandwiches in your mouth without bread?
Yeah.
For those who don't know me, my name is BERT KREISCHER. I'm a stand-up comedian, but I am a very big drinker. So let's put that, we just need to mark that right there. Okay?
I feel like we know that. I feel like they would know that.
I don't think so.
Just looking at you.
No.
A couple weeks ago.
Jesus Christ. Bradley Martin. Brutal. Big up Bradley Martin. I love this. I love this already.
BERT KREISCHER appeared as a guest on Bradley Martin's podcast, Raw Talk, and I don't think the interview really went the way BERT KREISCHER was hoping it would. And there was almost this weird energy in the room. Like Bert wasn't totally prepared for how direct Brad was going to be with him. Like right from the start, Brad dove straight into the topics that Bert usually tries to avoid. Stuff like his online reputation, the criticism he gets from fans and creators, most notably his falling out with Joe Rogan and the whole sober up.
I might have to watch this in full. I might have to watch this in full then. I didn't know that. Really? What's Bradley Martin's Bradley Martin? When did that come out? When did it come out? Oh, it's his podcast channel, isn't it? It's a podcast, I think. Let's see. What's his podcast called? His podcast is called Raw Talk. When did he have Bert on? Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. Okay. Fuck, big up American Redux.
October crew.
But but I'm really grateful for my experience with him because he changed my life,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people say that about him in regards to you specifically. Have you had a falling out?
A lot of people say that about you specifically. Joe definitely helped you out, Joe definitely helped you out. That's for sure.
Out with him at all recently?
No.
The internet loves to talk.
Yeah.
They run crazy narratives about you. Do you know that?
No.
Do you look at the comments?
Oh, I don't look at comments.
I thought you said you were getting back into the comments.
I was gonna get back into the comments. I thought it was like it was unfair to the people that love me, that give me positive stuff.
Well, why
for
do
me
you,
to look at them.
why do you think people have this sort of skewed perception of you? But
I don't know.
Like the number one beef about you is that you only care about yourself.
Fucking hell. Big up Bradley Martin. Necessary. I like this.
Yeah, I probably do.
You think that's true?
Well, don't you care about yourself?
I totally care about myself.
There we go. All right. So stop reading those. Keep going.
Why do you think people have beef with you?
I have no idea. I've never met anyone that's ever had beef with me.
No one in real life.
I've never met someone in real life that has beef with me.
That's never real.
I'm telling you right now, not once in my life has anyone said they didn't like me to my face.
So as the pod...
This is the defense. Anybody that gets trolled hard, this is the defense that they always have in it. You wouldn't say it to my face. Well, of course I wouldn't. That's the whole point of getting trolled, motherfucker. That's the whole point of getting trolled on the internet. So someone can say it on the internet and not to your face. Oh, yay.
Podcast goes on, Bradley starts pressing Bert about the hate he gets online, and for once, Bert actually opens up a little bit and admits that he knows about the online channels that seem to live rent-free in his head, alluding to some of the main channels that have been covering his downward spiral lately, like Too Lazy to Try, Comedy Enforcement, and of course, Podcast Cringe, which, let's be honest, is probably the main one he's referring to here.
I remember the first time I ever heard someone say that Joe didn't like me was a comment. I think it was a video. I might have addressed it. I think the number one mistake I probably ever made, if we're looking back at that, was addressing a video I saw on Two Bears, because Two Bears was so big that gave them a platform, and they realized at that point.
No. Again, Bert, come on, man. Come on, Bert. The lack of self-awareness. Podcast Cringe and those channels didn't get big because you mentioned that you watched their video. They got big because a lot of people agreed inside. Like, in my personal opinion, right? I don't think the majority of people are on Reddit. The majority of people aren't on Reddit. So when those channels started to become really popular, it was almost like they were vocalizing what everybody was thinking silently, but they didn't really have a place to say it because most people aren't on Reddit. But then when those channels were able to put together the clips and the voiceovers and pointing out some of the annoying things these comedians done, everyone was like, oh yeah, finally somebody is seeing and saying the things that I see or I notice, but I'm not bothered to make my own channel or to open up a Reddit account or whatever and post. That's what happened. It's not because he spoke about the channel on Two Bears they got popular. They got popular because largely a lot of people agreed that Bert's quite annoying. And, you know, those guys, those channels, Comedy Enforcement, Podcast Cringe, to Try it, they do a good way of sort of like synthesizing or articulating how these guys are annoying. And everyone seems to agree based on the views and the comments, you know. The general public seems to agree. But Bert is somehow taking credit for their success in a weird way. It's so fucking weird. He could kill it, by the way, but like all these comedians, they could kill those channels by, guess what? Not being such assholes. They could kill those channels if they watched them, saw what they pointed out in terms of their annoying behaviors, and just changed. It's not really that hard. But Bert doesn't want to change because deep down, you know, that's who he is in terms of being quite selfish and annoying and a little bit repulsive. It's all part of his brand. But he could kill all of those reaction channels, all of those commentary channels by just changing his behavior.
Point, they're like, oh, Bert may watch these and this may help my channel.
Yeah.
And so that was the mistake.
Big up Two Bears. Sorry, Two Bears. Big up Coiler. Two Bears has never been big besides actual weight. No. I think Two Bears was big during the pandemic. Was it the pandemic? What was that bit that Bert did where he put Kool-Aid in his tumbler and Tom was laughing super hard? That's when Two Bears was big. It was a very short period though. I think it might have been during COVID, where they had a lot of traction and it was doing pretty decently. And the views were super high, and it was actually quite funny. Then it obviously fell off once it turned into Bert's kind of free therapy sessions.
I think that if I'm ever going to highlight a mistake I made, because that's what people go like, oh, Bert's gonna give me a shout out because I said something negative about him.
Oh my God!
I mean,
come
there's whole
on.
channels built on shit like that.
Oh yeah, and by the way, it's like, I mean, I can't hate on them because I don't watch them, but like, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and you know, I really wish, because some of them are really good.
Yeah.
If we're gonna say anything for real, I wish a couple of them would just send me a resume.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, man, your editing skills are.
Send you a resume. That's like a backhanded compliment, isn't it? What? Why would they want to work for you when they're making loads of money trashing you on their own? Why would they want to work for you? Send you a resume, man. Come on, Bert. You're better off just saying fuck those channels. Fuck those channels. You wouldn't exist without my talent. Suck my fucking dick. You know what I mean? You might as well just stand on that shit. That's what he really wants to say. But you're trying to be like magnanimous and something, huh? You're trying to appeal at the bigger man. Like, yeah, send me a resume. It's like, you don't like those channels. You know you don't.
And wildly good.
Yeah.
You listen to every fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You're dialed in.
Yeah.
You got the media game on lock.
And if you watch my channel, then you definitely know that Podcast Cringe has been absolutely relentless with their Bert Kreischer content lately. I mean, it's honestly impressive. Like the moment Bert uploads a new podcast, Mr. P Cringe has a 20-minute breakdown ready to go within 24 hours. And these videos aren't just getting a few thousand views. I mean, we're talking tens of millions of views over the past couple years. So during the podcast, Bert admits that these videos got so bad for him to the point that he had to manually rework his entire YouTube algorithm.
Jesus Christ, bro. God almighty.
Bad for him to the point that he had to manually...
Look at how he looks on stage. Holy shit. Look at him. He looks like he bathes in fucking Stella Artois, innit? He looks like he literally takes a shower in like Bud Lights. God almighty, looks like pure shit. Honestly, I think sometimes, you know, what's that saying about wealth is wasted on the rich? Being as rich as and successful as Bert is by looking like this by choice, that's a real kind of you're kind of spitting in the face of your blessing, innit? To be that wealthy and to look like this on purpose.
Manually rework his entire YouTube algorithm just to avoid seeing videos of himself.
Yeah, Ryan Harty, big up Ryan Harty. If you talked about Russell Brand, yeah, Ryan Harty at the beginning of the show, brother. At the beginning of the show, basically the first 20 minutes. No. Yeah, the first half an hour or something. Check back.
Like, imagine being so haunted by online criticism that you have to start training your algorithm not to show you content about, well, you.
I mean, I remember there was a like I said, I have not been online. Like I had to change my algorithm on YouTube to a certain point, and I mean this with respect, but there's only a reason they're using me. They're not using me because it's me. They're using me because I'm so big.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say they're using you because you're so big. I think they're using you. Let's be honest. Partly because you're so big, but mostly because you're really annoying. And everybody largely agrees that you're annoying, you know? I think Bert has got one of those weird ones where it's like he's got a lot of legit fans, but he also has a legit amount of people who just don't get it and don't like him. But not enough to like want him to like not have a career, but just think he's a bit disgusting. They can't get, you know, They hate the whole like, you know, all about yourself type of thing. And those channels do a good job of sort of like showing you some of his worst traits. But I don't think it's deep enough for him to say, oh yeah, it's because you're so big. It's like, I think that's part of it. But I think most of it is to do with people not liking your personality. But I could be wrong.
Some, you know, I do arenas.
Yeah.
So they're using me because it will get clicks. They're not using me because it's me. And I talk wild. So they can, I'm like a fucking, this interview is, they're jerking off going, he's saying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me. I talk a lot. But I just, it's like you can't.
Powerful
When I started
bunch.
showing up in my own feed.
Because I'm so big. Yeah, bro, you a parade float.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I'm so awesome. It reminds me of that, it reminds me of the famous, it reminds me of this actually. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Ronaldo, maybe they hate me. Yeah, this is the one. Do you guys remember this clip? Legendary clip. See if I can first see. Yeah, this is a legendary clip. Big up Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, Man United days, man. Oh, I missed that era when Man United were actually good. When Manchester United were actually good, man. Fucking hell. So fucking annoying. Big up CR7. Big up Blood Clot CR7. Maybe they hate me because I'm too good. Such a fucking classic quote. Maybe this is what Bert was trying to channel.
Once again, as you say, it's Cristiano Ronaldo and it's controversy once again. Why is it always the case with you?
I don't know why. It's every time against Middlesbrough. For me, it's a penalty. Maybe someone's don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
Brilliant, honestly. It's so fucking good.
It's a penalty. Maybe someone's don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
That's Bert. Maybe he's just too good. Maybe Bert is just too good. That's why we don't like him.
It f***ed me up. I was like, yo, I can't see stuff about me.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to see stuff about my friends. So I had to change my algorithm on YouTube, because I used to enjoy YouTube. I don't watch YouTube at all anymore.
The thing that's annoying here is Bert's usual cope when it comes to hate. Like this idea that the only reason they get criticized is because they're famous. Brushing off these very specific critiques by saying, when you're at the top, people try to tear you down, bro. Like, no, that's not quite what's happening here.
Fucking hell, look at that face.
Here. Like, if that were true, wouldn't these same channels be focusing on actual comedy legends like Bill Burr or Dave Chappelle? You know, the ones who are actually at the top? No. Because Burr and Chappelle don't constantly humiliate themselves while also taking themselves way too seriously. Guys like Bert Kreischer and Brendan Schaub catch all this heat not because they're successful, but because they're easy to point and laugh at. Like they walk around with this inflated sense of self-importance, saying stuff that's tone deaf or just plain dumb. And then they act shocked when people call them out on it. But rather than address any of that constructively, Bert just chooses to laugh it off while he cashes his checks. And honestly, I can't even fully blame him.
My new specials come out right now, or whenever this drops. Lucky's out March 18th. Watch it, man. Look, there will be channels dedicated to hating that special, but
for sure.
But
It's
doesn't
so stupid.
But it doesn't matter. It's like, yo, whatever.
It's like, why though? It's
Exactly,
like, unless
dude.
they know
Why
him.
would someone say F Bert Kreischer? They don't even know me.
Yeah,
like it's a
That's the whole point, though. No one has to know you. No one has to have full context. That's why first impressions count. You know? That's why you can't make a first impression twice. Someone can just see what you did online, not like the cut of your jib, not like the way you worded something, whatever, and then they could just hate you instantly, and that's perfectly okay. It's just the internet. It's not that deep. But these guys, but being a good example of it, they want to be universally loved. It's like you're never going to be universally loved, especially if you look like Bert Kreischer and you sound like Bert Kreischer and you talk like Bert Kreischer. it's just impossible. You're not going to be universally loved. You are easily, he's like in the Brendan Schaub level. That's probably why he gets a lot of views on the videos. Him along with Brendan, they're just very easy to hate. They're very easy to dislike. There's a lot of things that they both do that are very easy to kind of get pissed off at. It's not that difficult.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not sitting out like, fuck Brad Pitt. Like, what?
Yeah, I guess that's just kind of like the price you pay to just be on the internet. It's like to put yourself out to that level. And
dude, there's people that don't like Dave Chappelle.
Anyway, as the podcast keeps rolling, Bradley circles back to something fans have been speculating about for a while: Bert's fallout with Joe Rogan. And this is where things get pretty interesting, because up until now, Bert has been pretty vague about what actually went down between him and the rest of the Sober October crew. But in this conversation, he finally cracks, and he says the real reason for the tension was that Ari Shaffir drugged him during one of their podcast sessions. Like, he literally spiked his drink without telling him. And according to Bert, that moment completely ruined the vibe and damaged a lot of trust between them.
How often do you drink alcohol, though?
Every day.
Is this why the Sober October thing fell out? Because he just knew you were never going to actually stop drinking?
No, it didn't fall out. It was just like, the reason it fell out was that Sober October was always fun for us because we always joked and busted balls.
Yeah.
And then Ari drugged me, and no one talked that month. And so the next month, we're like, yeah, let's not fuck it. You know, one little thing like getting drugged kind of just put a stink on it a little bit.
I'm going to push back on it. I'm going to push back because I remember I used to take part in Sober October during that time. That's when I was like jacking, fucking wanking profusely over Rogan. If I remember, if my law is correct, if my Joe Rogan law is correct, wasn't Sober October already slowing down by that point? Didn't Sober October kind of end because I think they sort of exposed Bert for not taking it seriously and faking some... Do you remember? Do you guys remember precisely? I think he's misremembering. I'm sure that spiking thing didn't help, but I think it was about to end anyway because Bert wasn't taking it seriously. Do you guys remember? Something happened. I don't know what, I forgot what it was, what year it was, but there was a year they did Sober October where Bert didn't really do it. He kind of lied or something. Do you guys remember? Dave Smith on Hinchcliffe just yes, it was. Yeah, okay. Big up Josie. You can tell he doesn't believe what he's saying. Rogan smokes cigars. On half or third one, they said no because Bert was bending the rules. Yeah, that's the one. Big up Coiler. Okay, you remember. Exactly. I think that's part of the law. Big up Asad Aziz. I think the point was to get Bert off the booze, but he just blows up and drinks. Yeah, originally that was a point. When they started Sober October, that was kind of the point. And obviously it was also a way for like Rogan to show off and to show how mentally strong he was and stuff and how much into fitness he was. Sorry, but it did turn into like a fun thing for all of them to do, to learn new skills, to get off their I think one of the challenges was to like not use your phone or something, right? So all that sort of shit was there. Big up Keepy. To be honest, Ari was sick of it. He blamed Bert and drugged him. Yeah, true. But I do remember it was already about to approach its end anyway. By the way, I'm putting a poll in the chat. For what we should do next. Please vote. I'm going to put a poll in the chat now for what we should do next. Read the options, select what you'd want, and then we'll do that. Big up the poll, big up the poll, big up the poll, big up everybody watching. Smash the like, hit subscribe, all that good shit.
And we were all like, it wasn't as fun as it was.
Because Ari drugged you.
A little bit. And, it took Ari and I a while to repair our relationship. Like, to genuinely...
Actually?
Yeah. See, this is what's crazy. Is like, you can make all these videos, but these are like real relationships.
Yeah.
So there seems to be a bit of an overlap as to why Joe scrapped Sober October. Like, according to Bert, it's because Ari drugged him. But according to Ari, it's because Bert is way too narcissistic to do podcasts with consistently, which was the initial thing that Ari told Bert last December when this entire fiasco began.
All things could be the same. All things could be right at the same time. Bert's a nightmare to deal with, and Rogan was getting tired of him, which I think he was. Yeah, that's the other part of it too, I forgot. Remember, Rogan was getting really ratty towards Bert, towards the end as well. Even during the drugging thing. But, like, I remember I think that was during the peak moments where he told Bert to shut the fuck up when he was talking. Like, yeah, I remember Rogan getting really kind of snipey and cunty with fucking Bert. So I'm sure that didn't help.
So it's interesting that Bert didn't bring this up to Ari when that podcast went down.
So
Big up Coiler. Can we pay to have you never watch the Schultz special? Is it that bad? Is it really that bad, Coiler? Is it really that fucking bad? Holy shit.
Do you think we'll ever do Sober October again?
Oh, you want to sit in the seat?
I want to be Joe.
How do you get to be Joe though?
Yeah, how are you going to?
Because Joe, what Joe does that you don't have the capacity to do is not make it all about himself.
Hold on, off. No, hold on. There's a clip. Dude, hold on.
That's a
Fuck you. You.
There's got to be a clip out there of you not interrupting.
No.
Fine. Look that up.
I'm not interrupting. I'm having a fucking conversation.
Yeah, okay.
That's how conversations fucking work.
Agreed. Yeah.
And sometimes I'll say, if you said the dot, and then I go, God, that's crazy. I would never be able to.
Yeah, that's the big up Coiler. Big up Coiler. That's the kind of hate that I like. I'm sure it's bad. I just really hate Schultz. You haven't even watched it and you fucking hate it. That's the kind of hate that I fucking love to hear. Big up my guy K. Big up my guy K. Come on. Let the hate consume you.
To do that. And then, because Joe's done that, he goes, don't make it about you. I go, but that's how life works. I think of things and I go, that's amazing. I could never run 25 miles.
Yeah.
You know, like I can never run 50 miles. You can ask Joe anytime. Never once have Joe and I ever had an issue, ever in our entire lives. I'm texting him right now because I'm seeing him Friday.
Yeah.
And so, but we won't post about it online.
Yeah.
So then I guess it's not real. He's been a genuine friend of mine for, I guess probably 15, 12 years.
Yeah.
Like a big brother to me. I love him to death. We've disagreed, of course. We have different opinions on everything. He doesn't get me and I don't get him at times. But we're friends. We've been friends forever. And we're going to stay friends. And no one's going to change that. But if it gets you views, let it get you views. If you monetize it, I guess.
I don't think anyone is saying that they're not friends. Everyone's just pointing out the times when Rogan is clearly annoyed by Bert. Isn't that what people are doing? I don't know why he's making it seem like people are saying that him and Joe aren't friends. We know you're friends. You still go on the show from time to time. But they're just pointing out that you get on his nerves and maybe he kind of likes to keep you at an arm's distance, which is also possible. Because Tom, I swear, has been on that show way more than Bert has in recent times. So I don't know, what's that about? Is that because Bert's touring so much? Or is that because Rogan's trying to, have Bert in small doses? Weird.
I'm hoping they're monetizing.
I thought maybe you want to fight Shane Gillis now because of they took the spot for the pod instead.
No.
Your
Dude,
Parks,
Hold on. See, that's wild.
Big up Bradley Martin. Thank you for bringing this up. Big up Bradley Martin. Exactly. Protect Our Parks took the spot of exactly. Big up Bradley Martin. He fucking killed it. This is a brilliant interview. This is really good.
I'm playing the game. I'm playing the internet game.
Play the game. Play the game.
Yeah.
Do you know?
But that's what they say. I spent the last couple hours just looking. I was like looking at stuff, and I was like, damn, they really they believe this.
So yeah, I think Bradley Martin actually did a great job with this interview. Like, he wasn't really coming from a malicious place, and he wasn't trying to start drama just for clicks. But he also didn't let Bert skate by with his usual PR answers. He pushed just hard enough to get real insight, especially on topics Bert usually avoids like the plague. And the fact that he got Bert...
Exactly, big up Joyce, exactly.
Powerful bunch.
Big up King Bayou.
Bert and Bappa are in the same place with Tegan.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in that place. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather you just not be my friend. I don't want you to treat me. I don't want you to only want to hang out with me in small doses, Either have me at my fullest or never have me, Fuck with that shit. But Rogan's big enough, has a lot of clout that people are willing to take whatever they can take from him. Do you know what I mean? But it must hurt though if you're Bert, because at one point you were in the inner circle, you were relied upon, you were super close, and now it's not the same, It's definitely not the same. But they would never admit it. They would never fucking admit it, because why would they? What are you guys saying? Oh, okay, cool. I'm checking the results so far. 5 minutes, 27 votes. The overwhelming favorite is Keep Doing the Random Show. The second favorite is Axe J, which I always fucking love. Pick up the Axe J voters. And then third is Watch Bert's. And dead last is Schultz. Wow. So people in the stream chat hate Schultz just as much as Coiler then, right? 10% of people want to watch. Like, nobody wants to watch that short special. Fucking hell. Dead last. Okay. I'll keep the poll running for another 5 minutes. 10-minute poll. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. Another 5 minutes. I'll keep the poll running for another 5 minutes.
To admit that he knows about creators like Podcast Cringe is kind of like the cherry on top. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Definitely a revealing podcast episode, and probably one of the more honest appearances Bert's done in a while. But do let me know in the comments what you guys think about the whole Bert Kreischer situation, and thanks for sticking around to the end.
Okay, fair play. Big up American Redact. That was fucking brilliant. I love that. Big up American Redact. Big up Blood Clot American Redact. Let's continue. What else we got to do? We done that already. Malik B, Chinkam, we done. Oh, some Wings of Redemption stuff, innit? Let's do some Wings of Redemption shit before we continue. Wings of Redemption is back, and he's downplaying what happened with Lily. Yeah, let's do some Wings of Redemption shit. Let's see what LUMMOX has got going with Wings of Redemption. And maybe we do a little DSP as well. Big up everybody in the stream chat. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe. Get involved. It might be over for Wings of Redemption soon. Let's play this. Big up LUMMOX. Big up LUMMOX. Big up LUMMOX.
Yeah, shout out LUMMOX. Deadass channel.
Top 1% wife beater.
Need to clean this.
Look at that dent on his head. He's literally a dent head. Allegedly that's from wearing his headphones all the time, you know. Allegedly that's from wearing his head. He wears his headphones and he's online streaming games, playing Dark Souls so much. He's got a little indentation on his head there. Fucking hell. And look at that room. They look how they live in a trap, innit? That's they look how they live in a trap. Like, look at that trailer. Look at it. God almighty. And he makes like $100,000 a year or something. It's like, bro, why don't you like decorate your place a bit, or I don't know, move somewhere nicer? Maybe get a nicer trailer. Why does it look like that?
Want a little cleavage in this shirt. I keep that up. Can't be Becky.
We're already live, by the way.
Cool.
Okay, nice and quiet, by the way. No comment.
Hello, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, the microphone. Let me turn it up real quick for you guys.
Okay.
Hello, there we go.
I mean, do I get my own microphone ever?
I mean,
or am I going to have to share with you forever?
You gotta talk towards the microphone. You can't look that way. You can't talk that way. You gotta talk this way.
Hit her. Slap her in the face so she can face the right direction. Go on, Wings. You've done it before. Smack her in the face so she faces the right direction.
Kelly needs a mic pimp. These mics cost $400 plus another $70 for the correct cable. So like it's gonna be a while before Kelly gets her own mic.
Jesus Christ! I love how everything is money with him, innit? What a romantic guy. Everything is money. Money.
Favorite item from Applebee's? I mean, nothing now. Like it used to be like their boneless like appetizer wings in like Buffalo Hot. Hey, John Wick, do you think for the 33 months? But like
Happy Friday.
Last time we went to like Applebee's, like it was horrid. Like it didn't taste good at all. Why did you upgrade to a Shure mic? Yet there's literally no distant audio from your Yeti. The difference is, I mean, this sounds a lot better than my Yeti. It has a deeper, richer tone and everything like that. But the Yeti picked up everything, like air conditioning, shaking of the desk. Like Yeti's a condenser mic, and not to mention this is a lot easier to like use and store away, so it's never in the way because I can easily just pick the arm up. Verse.
For the record, chat's being a lot nicer than the locale Reddit is to me right now.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me not to read chat.
Let me see the lowcat Reddit. I want to see what she's talking about here. What's the lowcat Reddit saying? What's the local live Reddit saying? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at Grace. Okay, what's this? I didn't watch this. What's this? Grace N says the N word.
Fuck you! Fuck your don't stream with.
Oh, by the way, oh yeah, this is that girl, right? There's too many locals that exist. This is that girl who kind of pretends. Well, I don't know if she's pretending, but she insinuates that she fucks her dad. That's her dad there, right? She kind of I don't know if she does fuck her dad, but she kind of insinuates, and they kind of like play around with the idea that they do. Strange relationship. I don't know what's going on, but she's a local. She's Grace something. Sorry for exposing you to this shit, guys. I'm sorry for but there's a whole other world of locals that exist, and she's one of them. She kind of pretends like she's fucking her dad. It's strange.
With your dad. Fuck you! Fuck your don't make your dad a part of the show. You made the whole show about him yesterday, you fucking queer! You fucking idiot! You titled the show Grace Thorpe's dad. You're playing clips of him.
Yeah,
You're fucking
that's her name, Grace Thorpe. Grace Thorpe.
Fucking obsessed, nigga! You're fucking obsessed!
Ooh, N-word. Okay, cool. That was nice. Nice N-word there by a fellow sister. Let's see what they're saying about Kelly. Jesus Christ, look at this. Honestly, I might have to do some local live reactions, but I'm not too sure if I could stomach watching Boogie, the fake cancer survivor, scoffing down Wings. But I might have to start doing some local live reportage on fucking random shit. But this is too much, man. This might make me barf. I swear to God. Big up Coiler. The dad goes to jail all the time. He won 700k and dumped it all into Content House. They eventually lost within a year. Jesus Christ. He won 700,000. Is that part of the law? What do you mean in the lottery? Big up Coiler. Shit. Okay, I didn't know that part of the law. I gotta read Kiwi Farms. I can't read Kiwi Farms I have to go on fucking tour. Did you see what happens to Kiwi Farms, by the way, guys? The UK fucking thing. The UK government's blocked Kiwi Farms, so I can't actually access Kiwi Farms via the internet or via a regular browser. I have to use a fucking Tor and access it like I'm acting the darknet. So you can't go on Kiwi Farms anymore. It's fucking annoying. Fucking annoying. So anyway, let me scroll through. Let me see what I missed out on this Reddit. What are they saying about Kelly here? What are they saying about Kelly? Bunny, Boofy, coincidence. Kelly is the dumbest bitch. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Kelly's the dumbest bitch. She should stay off the camera. College degree and still the dumbest person in the room. You can see that I tripped if you go back and watch it. Then he pushed me. Never go for R word. Here's what she should have said. If you replay the footage, is clear. Okay. So yeah, the people in the Reddit aren't really big fans of Kelly. It seems she was right about that. How gravity works according to the Jordan household. Well, I can't play that because I might get taken down. Kelly is actually an R word. That's all. She tripped. Her mum laughed about it. Come on, man. What more do you want? Exactly. Okay, cool. Let's go back to them.
They're being more vicious than they were yesterday, and I figured.
Wow! Imagine blowing through $700,000 in a year. Must have been some drugs involved, right? I'm just thinking, how could you blow through 700 grand in a year? But I guess if drugs and booze is involved, you could probably blow through 700 grand in 6 months, innit? If you really were partying, you could probably blow through 700 grand in 6 months, easy. I'd imagine.
That was the case because now they have a heads up that I'm streaming again. So I figured, more people will show up today to be mean than they did yesterday. But I'm just try to ignore it. You don't give them attention, they eventually stop.
No, they won't. They will never. They will never stop, man. Wings pushing Kelly was the worst decision he's ever made in his entire career. Wings already gets mercilessly trolled. Sometimes the trolling goes too far, but they are never gonna stop trolling Wings of Redemption now. It's gonna go until the day he dies. They will never stop trolling him. He's over. Like any type of peace he wanted is completely gone. Especially with Kelly by his side making excuses. Like they're gonna get some sympathy out of it, some donos. It might still, you know, but in the long term, it's gonna be an absolute biggest L they've ever had. It's never gonna stop. The trolling will never ever end. They still get onto Wings about the fucking gastric bypass surgery and how he allegedly stole the money. They still not moved past that. They still haven't moved past him punching the wall, throwing the controller, allegedly killing his cat by keeping it under a bucket or some shit. The fucking age of consent thing. They never move on. So this is crazy ammunition that they've given them. Anyway, before we continue, let me check the poll. What's the poll saying? What's your guys' decision? The decision, okay, cool. 50% is continue on with the random show. Appreciate you guys. 34 votes. Appreciate you. It looks like everybody hates Schultz, by the way. Dead last in the poll. Fucking amazing. And big up the Axe J voters. You guys are my favorite.
Fudge by Judy Bloom.
Oh, Super Fudge.
Yes.
Fatty 2x4 can't get through the bathroom.
Oh, big up Quayla. Sorry, I completely forgot that bit. They bought. Yeah, you said he tried to start a content house, so he bought a commercial building. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you buy a building, 700k goes quickly. You're right. If you buy property, that money's gone. Okay. Try buy a commercial building. Try turn it into a house with nothing but a kilo and a hammer. Yeah, you're right. That could easily be blown. You're right.
Door.
In fact,
Rayu, Wings, I believe your recent actions, you'll become a better man and a better husband in your marriage. Please do your best to keep supporting Kelly's ambitions, educations, and 5 grades. Cheers, pimp. Well, Kelly had good news on her bachelor's degree.
By the way, I wonder what do you think is the motivation for some of Wings' supporters? Like, you've seen him abuse his wife on stream. He's unrepentant. He's making excuses. He's lying about it. So's the wife. But then you keep donating to him, essentially enabling him. Do you think the people that super chat are like doing it for nefarious reasons? Like they're actually doing it to continue on the fucking horror show? Or do you think they actually don't mind it? They don't mind the domestic abuse. Like I wonder what goes on in the minds of the type. Because I love it personally, because it obviously keeps the shit show going. But I wonder why they do it. I wonder what their motivations are.
You want to tell them about it?
Oh, yes. I will be finishing up in less than a month. I'll have my bachelor's, so. Yay! No more. Till I decide what else.
Who cares? So? Bachelor's in what? Bachelor's in what? Humanities. Like, what did she get her bachelor's in, by the way? Like, she doesn't seem that smart anyway, so I don't know. Yay.
Else I want to go do.
Yeah, big up God's favorite and big up Super Jello. They call him a low B. Fair play. For the lols, baby. Yeah, true. Simple, that's it. Why do they super chat? Why do they enable him? For the lols. Because he's a local. Why not?
What's the bachelor's in? Business? Mm-hmm. All right. It's in business.
Business? Yeah, bachelor's in business. What the fuck? Really? Huh. Wow.
Remember, any rational person who isn't a troll still has your back. We know you're not a bad person. The snakes will continue to pile on like rats, but they are, remember, the real fans. 100%, man.
Honestly, this is such an enabling comment. This is not a real person, right? This is definitely trying to like, just this isn't sincere. Remember, an irrational person who isn't a troll still has your back. We know that you are not a bad person. The snakes will continue to pile on like the rats they are. But remember, you have many real fans who love you guys. Okay.
Like, you guys make life worth living. Like,
what?
The worst part about this whole scenario is the reemergence of people wanting to mess with me.
Yep.
And I know I probably shouldn't even say that.
But there you go, you said it. He loves it. He loves putting his foot in it. Similar to DSP, I think locals in general, as much as they hate their trolls and their detractors, they oddly are obsessed with talking about them. Always mentioning them. Always mentioning it. It's just like, it's not going to help, bro. Why did you mention it?
Like losing the money I can deal with. I've been poor most of my life. Like I'm pretty much used to living the life of a person that makes no income. So like that doesn't really bother
I'm sure your wife is happy to hear that.
me. What bothers me is like people actively seeking out to try to destroy anything I have going for me.
Right, and it's like
He's definitely not feeling good because the camera's shaking. That's from his legs shaking under the table. That's definitely the anxiety there. He's acting like he's all cool and chill about it, but the anxiety is massively strong because you can see the camera shaking.
Which luckily for me, I've made a lot of friends. It's not my decision to come back to LOCAL Live. Honestly, like with private conversations and everything, like I don't know if I'll ever really be back on LOCAL Live, which is fine. It's fine. Like one door closes, another door opens. Life's
There's no other door opening for you, brother.
about who you love and how much you love them, not about how much money's in your bank account or what you drive. We have.
Do you remember when he was bragging about the money he was making on Local Live? How he bought a new fucking car, how he's got millions in savings and shit. Now look at him. Now look at this guy. Now all of a sudden it doesn't matter what money you have.
Hey, right. Happy Friday. Hope you both are well today. Special shout out to Kelly, who, because when push becomes a shove, will stand by her man.
Exactly. She's got nowhere else to go, by the way. She's got nowhere else to go. She's in her 40s, right? She's in her 40s. She's basic, you know, she looks how she looks. She's got nowhere else to go. She doesn't have a lot of self-esteem, I don't think, or self-confidence in general. That's why she's with fucking Wings in the first place. But yeah, if she's happy, then I guess let her be happy. But God Almighty, that was a brilliant dono, though. That was a brilliant super chat.
Hey, right. Happy Friday. Hope you both are well today. Special shout out to Kelly, who, because when push becomes a shove, will stand by her man. Thank you, man.
No. The push became a trip.
Let's not go there. Let's not. That's working against us recovering from this.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
Disgusting. She's like his mother, innit? Oh, baby. Ugh. Basically his mother. Yuck. What a weird relationship. Good silence, good dead air. Nice bit of dead air there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because, like, you remember what I told you was, like, my biggest grievance about the whole thing with Boogie?
No, what was it?
Where he, like, made it appear on the episode that they made sure I had a safe place to go and that I was okay.
All right, let's not talk about this on stream.
Well, you were the one that asked.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something different. Like when you talk about this, you're just gonna put us on LOCAL Live.
I know.
Jesus.
Well, that's why I didn't want to, and you were the one that.
So why are you talking about it still? These guys have no ability. They have no filters in it. Like, they just keep putting their foot in it. Like, just shut up about certain things. Why are you mentioning stuff that you probably shouldn't be talking about on camera? It's gonna make people think more, dig in more. It's gonna give the trolls ammunition. But I guess that's a low-car essentially. They have no concept of
Powerful bunch.
Big up Younger Vibes.
This is what Papa thinks homeless cats look like.
Exactly. Big up Younger Vibes. Exactly.
I wanted you to just be like, yeah,
And we get more phone calls like we got the other day.
we're the new Thorpes.
No.
No, honestly.
Like, I'm never going to show up to anywhere to ride a bike. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Bro, you got to stop shaking the cam. It makes it hard to watch.
It's a leg thing. I get anxious when I stream. Why is it that the first streams I've always labeled Kelly and Wings? I didn't know what to stream today because, like, I'm kind of blah with, like, video games right now. And, like, the only thing I really want to play is, like, Soul Center stuff when I'm in this mindset. And, like, people have made, like, Dark Souls content, like, for me, like, the depression streams, which Dark Souls is my depression game. It's the game that got me through every up and down in my life. So, like, it's my comfort food. And it's what I want to play when I'm not feeling my best. So when I play video games, when I'm not completely happy with myself or how I've acted, Dark Souls is usually my go-to. No, I don't plan on bringing Kenneth on stream because it'll just be a bunch of shit shows because my brothers, you know, have had struggle with addiction and stuff like that. Where do I see myself without locale? Where I want to see myself is I want to start making content again. Like,
he always says this. He always says this. It's not gonna happen. Whatever he says, whatever he plans to do, it's gonna be just that. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna follow through because he's inherently lazy. Bare minimum streamer. He'll do exactly what he's doing now until the day he fucking DIE. You know what I mean? That or DIES, you know? That's it. There's nothing else he's doing. Guaranteed.
I want to start doing things with Kelly and maybe making vlogs with it.
Yeah, right.
Like I said before, we went and bought these really nice lab mics and camera setups, and like I got, you know, a fucking selfie stick with a gimbal and shit like that. And I want to like shoot videos and edit them together and just try to make like 3 or 4 of those videos a month and stream at the same time. And hopefully get back to where I was at before locale.
I'm trying to get him to start like a once a week blog, like Walking with Wings, and we just go walk somewhere randomly.
Well, traveling a little bit, maybe. Traveling depends on income, right? And I have a good bit of savings right now because like I've saved almost every bit of the locale money.
I know, but I'm trying to be respectful during this difficult time for you.
I mean, I don't look at this as a difficult time. I look at this as like, okay, we're back to what we were for like the last 7 years, outside of the 1 year of locale.
Excuse me, but that $100 to leave the house was like 5 years ago.
Shit.
The cost to leave the house has risen considerably.
Wow, she definitely has brainwashed him already with this cost of living in the house thing. That was Wings' first defense. Whenever Kelly would say something or suggest that they go out and have like couples day or whatever, the first thing he would say, it's $100 or whatever the fucking accent is to leave the house. He's finally brainwashed her to fucking repeat his talking points. Love it.
At least 150 now. And now with the tariffs, it's probably at least 200, don't you think?
I don't think it's that much, but I think 150 is probably what it costs to leave the house now. I mean, you got to look at it this way. DoorDash is now offering like paying 4s on their combos. You can't.
How much money do we have to donate for Kelly to slap Wings across the face on camera?
Do physical violence on YouTube. So Chris, like, there's no amount of donation for that. Massive supporter of Wings. You're a bad person.
Exactly.
I'm a flawed person. I wouldn't consider myself a bad person. I don't harm anybody for the most part.
You just harmed your wife on camera, bro. You are a bad person.
What?
Huge YOLO video coming. It's over for you. Okay.
Exactly. Shout
what do you think about YOLO it's over for me?
If I tell you everything I really think about YOLO,
just say it.
It's a nothing burger.
Probably.
All YOLO does is throw things at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, sure.
And that's it.
That's all he does.
Why not start my own podcast? Like I said before, like I'm not.
He's too lazy. He won't do it. That's why he loved Local Live, because that's the thing. He wasn't. What you call it? That's the reason why I didn't like Wings, because he wasn't grateful for the opportunity he was given. Although he didn't like Keemstar gave him a platform where he could just go and do the work and not have to do anything. No, go and be himself and not have to do any work. Local Live was a plug and play shit. He just throws up, he sits on stream, usually doesn't say too much, and he gets paid. And he fucked that up somehow. He still managed to fuck that up.
Against the idea. I've done it before with the podcast show. But like I just think it's too hot right now. It's too hot. Like my trolls are most active that they've been in a long time right now. Like you got people out there like, oh, it's over for you. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I hope it is over for you, though. I hope it is over for you. You're a piece of shit person.
It's fine.
Powerful bunch.
I don't know what over for me even.
Big up NJ Ranger.
Top hat emoji is giving DSP wearing the King's Feast outfit.
100%. Yep, they're very similar. They're very similar, but locals are weird that way, right? Locals are weird. I saw somebody said in the stream chat that he's a neckbeard. Wings doesn't think of himself as a neckbeard. Wing doesn't think of himself as a neckbeard. Wings thinks he's better than some people or some streamers, some nerds, some geeks, whatever, because he doesn't watch anime. He thinks watching anime is basically, I wouldn't say childish. What does he think? He thinks it's like a, I think he thinks it's like a childish thing. It's like, hold on. So anime is bad, but sitting on the stream on a podcast with a top hat on, begging for donations is good. Okay? But locals have this superiority complex. So Wings thinks he's better than DSP. And DSP thinks he's better than Wings. That's why they don't really communicate or do a lot of streams together. They both think they're better than each other, you know? Which is very odd. Like, they're all the same, you know? They're all bottom feeders. But they have this weird superiority complex. Like, streamers in general or locals are the ones that open my eyes up to the fact that narcissists aren't just like people who are like high achieving and, you know, somewhat good looking. I don't know why I thought that. I was very naive, but essentially I discovered that narcissists can be 500-pound, you know, fucking streamers who look the way Wings does. I don't even think Wings is 40. I don't even think he's 40 years old. He might be in his late 30s and look at what he looks like, you know? But in his head, he thinks he's cute. In his head, he thinks he's like not a neckbeard. In his head, he thinks he's some sort of badass. It's like, wow. I didn't know like you could be that narcissistic and delusional when you look the way that you look, you know? It's pretty interesting.
It means. But like it means that they think that the world cares about my situation more than it actually does. Breaking Banquet is harmless. Honestly. Like he doesn't actively go out there and try to I don't even want to say what they do, because it just promotes other people to do it. He doesn't try to affect my interpersonal relationships or try to get me fired by anything. He just basically edits my stuff poorly and collects.
Yeah, exactly. Big up. Yeah, exactly. He's definitely a neckbeard. So is Boogie. At least DSP keeps his facial hair on his face. Exactly. Yeah. Big up Two Souls. They shoot each other with Nerf guns or have food fight. Lols.
Money from me.
Okay, a nice bit of silence there. They're worried, isn't it? They're worried. They're trying to act like they're not worried, but they know they're worried because soon the goodwill will stop. The donors that are coming in now, the sympathy donors, will definitely dry up. Then they're going to be left with all the trolls, you know, just constantly reminding them about the push, constantly saying that Wings is a fucking domestic abuser. Kelly having to sit there and read some of the things that people are saying about her, things that have been posted on the Reddit. It's going to be brutal, man. It's not going to let up anytime soon. And people already hate this guy, you know? It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, well, me and Keem are still cool, though.
Sure.
I was talking to Keem today. I like how people from like that Discord want to sit there and like come up with like this high hope, like they're like a moral high ground, dude. You sit in a Discord fascinated by like a streamer that does nothing to hurt people.
Wings of domestic violence.
And you sit there and plot ways to like affect his life, right? While posting like the most racist, anti-Semitic things possible. Well, drop it. Why is it about to drop? Drop it now. We'll watch it on stream. Would I co-host Smart Guys with DSP? Possibly, if you wanted me to.
Kelly, you blame YOLO, but he's repeating stuff that Wings said. Shouldn't you be mad at Wings for saying it in the first place, not the person posting it? Doesn't make sense. It's always someone else's fault. Exactly.
Nitro, you were cooler when I was on Local Live. Dude, honestly, I don't want to hit anybody.
Hi, LUMMOX. Exactly.
Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like hitting people. I just made a mistake and it just happened to be in front of a camera. You gotta talk. Look, when you talk, you gotta look here.
I'm sorry. Look here, listen.
No, you gotta look here because if you talk this way, they're just going.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to reading and like just responding.
Look here, listen. You couldn't even laugh at that. He's so fucking tense. He couldn't even laugh at that.
Right. That's why I keep reminding
Well,
you.
because usually it's over here, but
Well, my
what you need to
monitor's
do
broke.
is switch them out then.
My monitor's broke over here.
Right.
They are putting up a face, but behind the scenes they fight, and Kelly is scared. Nah, she's not scared. She just has nowhere to go. To be fair, I have no sympathy for Kelly. I'm not gonna lie. I have zero sympathy for Kelly. Zero sympathy. She enables him. She's a bit of a loser herself anyway. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't give a fuck. Push, she can push her a million times more.
So you can switch these two out though. So
Yeah.
it's still the same direction.
Wings, when are you going to start? When are we starting the gaming streams again? I don't know yet. I'm trying to like. I'm undecided how to stream yet because just like before, when I do the gaming streams, I'm here by myself and I don't have anybody to keep me in check, and my anxiety goes up. It's just like the trolls right now are like, oh,
just play the game, you fucking fish. I don't have anybody to keep me in check and my anxiety goes up. Like what? Just play the game or don't play the game.
oh, there's a video coming that's going to end your career, and it's like, I mean, like, what else is there? Like I'm confused. Like, what else could there be out there? Because like everything I've ever said and done is done in a public forum.
So do you need me to be here to be like your emotional support companion? Is that like what I'm going to
Emergency support mum.
end up being?
Could be.
While you play the video game, I just sit over here and be the emotional support.
Thank you for the $10, Lord Rush. Appreciate the love, man.
Like, I'm just curious. Like, if that's something that we're going to have to do, if that's where we're going.
Oh, I 100% have PTSD. 100%. And I don't want to take away from like people that have like war.
Honestly, of course you have PTSD. You're a lolcow. Anything to be a victim. Anything to be a victim. It's a classic lolcow trait. Anything to be a victim, you'll run towards it. Of course you think you have fucking PTSD. It's just accountability for the things that you've said and done over the years. But yeah, let's call it PTSD. Let's make it a bit more severe so you're the perfect victim. Love it, love it, love it.
Or trauma and things like that, or like, you know, have like some type of abuse. But like I do have some form of it because like there was a period in my life where my life was just trashed. I lost everything, and it's like, huh.
Okay, we don't care.
Oh, I've lost millions, absolute millions.
You
of
just
dollars.
you deserve,
like
you deserve to lose more.
Like PK, Lolcow, which those two were partially my fault, and then like all the sponsorships.
They're all your fault. That's the thing. They're all your fault. Everything is self-inflicted with this guy. They're all his fault. Everything is self-inflicted. Even Lolcow Live, he could have probably rescued it. It sounded like to me from Keemstar's streams and shit, he was willing to actually invite or to have, I think his words were, there was a path back to the show. So even though he physically abused his wife on stream, Keemstar, ever the professional, same way he did to Boogie, even though he lied about cancer, he was willing to get those guys back on the stream because, you know, Lolcow Live, like it or not, is better with Wings on it. So he knows that the people would have gotten over it, and it would have been just a nice thing to kind of, you know, hit him over the head with and get more donos by having Wings back on the show. But Wings is so abhorrent, he's so unlikable, he's so argumentative, he's so hard-headed that he couldn't even play the game and like get back on the show, you know, the way he meant to get back on the show. And he had another falling out with Keemstar on the phone allegedly, where they kind of shouted at each other. I think allegedly people said, Keem said that Kelly called Keemstar greedy or something like that over the phone. So yeah, it's all self-inflicted. He could have still been on Lolcow Live if he just would have said sorry, kept quiet, and then just like played it, you know, let it play out, and then kind of went back on the show. But he didn't, and he couldn't. So here we are.
Like income and like probable income and things like that. And like probable income and things like that. I don't hit anybody. I don't even like spank Bailey when she uses the bathroom in the house. I don't. It's not who I am as a person. Nitro, I'm the exact same person as.
I was nice to you on Local Live because I thought you changed, but you proved me wrong. Exactly. As that quote says, Wings never changes. Is it from a Breaking Banquet? Bit of Breaking Banquet. Wings never changes.
I was on Local. Like, the difference is, man, the difference is this. Like, you see me make a mistake on camera and you thought, oh, Wings hasn't changed. I mean, I'm the exact same person. Like I have changed drastically.
So you basically haven't changed?
I've changed since I married Kelly. Have you not?
You've changed a lot since you married me.
What are some of the things you feel like I've changed since we've been married?
That took a long time. That took a very long time. Look at her face as well. That took a very long time, and she still hasn't said anything. Look at her face. Obviously, the change is right there. Look how happy she is. Look how happy she is at the change. Happy, happy, happy. Happy wife, happy life. Look at her. She's loving it. She's loving all the happy changes, isn't it?
For one, you actually
Get closer to the mic. Honestly, I haven't left the house since I got back from fat camp. Not one time.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
I literally got home and I haven't left the house yet.
That's real depression shit. Oof. Look at that angle. God almighty. Every angle makes it look like they're living in a trap. Like, what is that? Is that like a sheet of plastic on the window? That's not even a curtain, is it? That's like a bin bag, isn't it? Ain't that a bin bag on the window? A bin bag on the window, the cupboard door open, all the shit out there. God almighty, man. They look like they live in a trap house.
top 1%. I will tell you, I was 100% wrong for honking that horn. I look 100% crazy. I am working on my road rage as well.
And I was a little too aggressive trying to pull her arm away, but I don't think I slapped her in any form. It was just like me stressed out. I pulled her arm away from off the horn too aggressively. Because it's like skin on skin. Like you ever see?
We all seen I don't know how they're just trying to imagine trying to lie about a video we've all seen.
Like a wrestler slap. Like me and Boogie did what you call like a wrestler slap. It's like where you take the palm of your hand or like the back of your hand with a knife edge and you go like that. That doesn't hurt. It just makes a sound. Like people took the sound way too literal. See, there's
Kelly making excuses for you is typical domestic violence victim behavior. Exactly.
There's the other side of the coin.
What?
Jackson there.
LUMMOX is a loser.
The question's for you.
More question.
You're not even looking over there. It goes, if one of your nieces was in your situation, how would you feel?
Exactly.
Which situation?
Where you got pushed on the table, you fucking dork. I don't want to say what I want to say, but yeah.
Currently.
Married to the love of their life? That's awesome.
Is it just like when, supposedly Gulag Kingpin was supposed to come beat me up or something like that?
Do you owe Lum Lum and Breaking Banquet an apology? Aren't they the ones who made you what you are?
Which I would love that.
I just love how
I would love that.
I just love how excited they get when I say Sean Ranklin. Like, they get all giddy. And to me, saying Sean Ranklin and LUMMOX, those
LUMMOX.
really don't scare me.
LUMMOX. It's LUMMOX, you fucking... Oh. Fellas in the stream chat. Fellas. What are you saying? What are you saying? Fellas in the stream chat. What are you saying? What are you saying? How many drinks? How many shots? I don't know. How many? I don't think it's even possible. I don't think it's possible, man. Big up Daniel Clemens, 8 ball. Okay, straight up 8 ball. Okay, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Not even like I don't think it's possible. But Chris Mack, it's a no for me, dog. Not just because I haven't drank in 5 years. Thank God. Okay, cool. That's a stone cold no. We got Mr. Bob, blind drunk. We got Mr. Nuts. I'll do it with a pinch, in pitch darkness. Okay, cool. I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. She's gonna need a drinks. Big up God's favorite. I can fix her. Hilarious.
Breaking Banquet, like I'll shout out those 3 all day long. I didn't. I liked
Thanks everybody for coming out. I'll see you guys later. Peace, people.
Bye, guys.
Looks like this stream's getting deleted.
Big up LUMMOX. Big up LUMMOX. Look at that. Look at that. God almighty. Big up LUMMOX, by the way. Big up Blood Clot LUMMOX. We love fucking LUMMOX. Let's go back to the fight and the kid. What do we, have we missed anything on there? I think we watched everything so far, haven't we? Cool. Let's finish Golden Hour. Let's just finish Golden Hour. Come on, let's tough it through. It's only half an hour left. Let's finish Golden Hour. Let's finish Golden Hour. Let's tough it through. Tough it through. Tough it through.
We make fun of them because they're old, but also
spot on. He's on the left.
Brennan comes up with some good shit. Yeah.
Tony Bennett still looks good though. Like,
big up Younger Vibes. Is it the personality, looks, or both? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Big up Two Souls of personality. I'll do it. I'll do it for the chat. Yeah, exactly. For the story is actually a good one. For the story might be for the anecdote. For the story,
he's dead.
Sings. When he was like, you know what I mean?
Before he died. Before he died, yeah, he was pretty good.
Bro, he was doing that shit with Lady Gaga.
Remember how funny Alec Baldwin was when he would do Tony Bennett and he would be like, "I like things that are great." Remember that? Bro, that shit was so funny to me.
I saw him perform 50 days to the day after he performed at the Hollywood Bowl for the first time. At the Hollywood Bowl, and he was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he still got that
slight flex. Also, too much math, right? 50 days before
to the day
when he was in the Hollywood Bowl to the day of when he would turn.
I think I know what's going on here now. Maybe this is why Nick is chirping so much. Brendan's leaving Golden Hour because he's moving to Austin, Texas. There's gonna be a space left or free. Nick might step into it as like the behind the camera third mic, you know? Yeah, so the days they don't have, because I'd imagine they're going to try and get in guests. I'd imagine Chris and Eric are going to try and get in other people to sit in for Brendan. But the weeks that they can't get anybody else in, they're going to let Nick take that slot. Because Nick has been chirping a bit. He's been making jokes. He's been really sticking his nose in. I think because he really wants that seat. He wants to be a comedian himself. He wants to be a bit of a personality, a bit of a public figure. He probably longs for the day Podcast Cringe made a video about him. He wants that. He wants that real bad.
He told it was atrocious.
Was weird. Exactly 50 years.
Yeah. 50. He said 50 days. I think
he said 50 days. So confusing. Did you see him or not?
Nick's a stupid asshole.
But then you look at like not Tony Bennett. Who's Wayne Newton? Hey, bud.
Well,
stop fighting Father Time.
Well,
the Botox
that
is
weird,
distracting.
How much skin can you pull back when there's no more skin?
I think
you just tie it up in the back like a ponytail. I knew Eric was gonna like that, dude. Because it's a little bit gross.
No, it's like Men in Black. Remember when he's like, "Is this better?"
It's like a
skin pony.
He starts putting him on the side like he's fucking, Princess Leia.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Dude, I feel like I'm one bad break from looking like him when I'm
No.
You know what's crazy?
Basically.
In his mind, he thinks he looks like that picture of himself on the left. You know, when guys like this get this kind of surgery, you know, they go, "Oh,
I look very similar if I eat a lot of sodium."
I think it looks great.
Now I can't unsee.
I know. I used to have a fat face like that.
But just don't get work done, bro.
It's a called Ozempic. He doesn't want to admit it still. I wonder when he's going to finally admit he took Ozempic. He never wants to actually admit that he is on Ozempic, but that's the reason why he got so scared. That's why he doesn't look like this guy. That's why Brenda doesn't look like this guy.
That if you got work done, it would be
I'd look
really
just like
bad.
him.
Wayne,
It would be
is
really
it
bad.
Wayne Schaub or Brendan Newton? Which one do we
I
like
like
better?
Brendan Newton.
I think Brendan Newton.
You don't know Brendan Newton?
Both of those names suck, huh?
He's a singer and he works out.
Both of them together.
He's just still doing shows. Is Liberace's dead, right?
Yeah, man.
He'll suck you off though.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, look, that one. There's his ponytail.
That's awesome for him.
His skin ponytail's in the one right there on the left.
You remember in Men in Black where she's like, "Oh my god, your face falling off." He pulls the skin. He goes, "Is this better?"
Yeah.
That's what he is.
So
Well, he looks like Steven Seagal.
Well, I don't understand. So
He's only 67.
no, he died at 67.
Oh wow, pretty young. AIDS. He died of AIDS.
Yeah. Wow, look how gay that picture is. Amazing.
Dude, how about people were shocked when they found out he was gay?
Yeah, but that was some 90s shit.
He had
Crazy
rhinestones all over his fucking collar.
That's like that Rock Hudson. Remember that Rock Hudson? I want to watch that documentary. That's crazy, that Rock Hudson one.
Who's that?
He was like this big, most famous Hollywood actor back in like this, black and white times. And dude, he was just gay, and nobody knew, and women loved him. I mean, look at him; he's handsome as fuck, right?
They love George Michael too when Faith came out.
I know, but for different reasons, though.
But they
this
also
guy's
love
like a
Ricky Martin.
heartthrob.
Remember Ricky Martin?
No. Yes.
He's a heartthrob.
But
Can't stop.
But
won't
that
stop.
looks like an actual
Man.
guy who,
Yeah, like a blue collar, probably
like a man. So what? Men aren't gay? Well, gay men aren't men then? Interesting analysis. Gay men are not men according to the golden hour.
drives F-100.
He looks like a guy who just goes like this. I don't care. That's the least gay you can be, is to be like, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah, but he does care.
Yeah.
He wants
cares.
nuts in
Yeah.
his butts.
Well, but they tried to hide that, and then he had AIDS. I
Are
think
you sure
died
he
AIDS.
was gay?
Yep.
People say these guys had
Well, okay, so there's a difference between gay and just will
hanging
fuck
out with
whatever.
your buddies.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, gay.
No.
Hey, gay.
No.
By the way, that is Crystalia though, isn't it? Didn't he have a sex addiction? So he should resonate a lot with this story. He should resonate a lot with this story because Crystalia allegedly have a sex addiction. That's why that's how he tried to explain away the diddling, that he had a sex addiction. I still remember that apology video, by the way. That apology video is fucking funny when you watch it back nowadays, considering how he tries to act like it was all made up and it was all lied. And why did you sit there and pretend like you had a sex addiction then, my friend?
Saying like,
No, come on. There's a difference between a late Friday night with your buddies with some red wine and sucking each other off.
Well, that's gay, all right? But what I'm saying is...
No, this is gay.
Brendan loves talking about guys sucking each other off, innit? For a guy that's allegedly straight, he loves talking about sucking other guys' dicks or guys who suck other guys' dicks, you know? He's always got dick sucking on his mind. Really strange.
They fucked each other, Chris.
Oh, they did?
Yes. Marlon Brando.
Oh, I thought you were saying... Sorry, I thought you were saying... Okay, I didn't know what you were saying. People are saying they fucked each other?
Yeah.
I've never heard
this?
that before, ever.
Neither have I.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Never
well
heard that.
documented.
No, come on.
Obviously not. It's not well documented.
I don't know about
It's
it.
pretty public.
I'm a comedian and a heartthrob. I don't know about it.
You're left off that newsletter.
They used to hang out and bust in each
So
other's
go
butts.
up. What's the...
Oh yeah, it was Quincy Jones that said it first.
Okay, I might have heard something about this then. I'm big on Quincy Jones.
Ever since Quincy Jones first alleged in 2018 that stand-up comedian, streetcar named Desire actor had sex back in the day, then it has been blah, blah, blah.
But this is just one guy who said this.
But why would you say... What is the point of saying that?
Look, Brando said would fuck anything. He'd fuck a mailbox.
But...
That's what Chris was saying.
Yes, Brando... It was a guy who was just a crazy guy who would do shit.
No, this doesn't help Quincy Jones. Among other wild claims, Jones made an interview include that he knew the true identity of John F. K's killer. He used to date Ivanka Trump.
Yeah, dude.
And that the late Michael Jackson had once stolen music from him.
One guy said this, and he's a famous guy, and so now all this shit... It's like, I don't believe this shit.
Now there's a video.
His widow.
Yo, what is this show, man? What is this show? We're on the what is this? What is this?
Confirmed the rumor.
Yeah, because he
he
said
told
it
her.
and she's pissed.
So it was the 70s. She goes, come on, it was the 70s.
Oh, Crystal Lee is getting a little bit too invested in this. He's getting a little bit too rattled. Does it remind him of something that he might have went through?
It's not gay. Drugs were still good, especially Quaaludes. If you did enough cocaine, you'd fuck a radiator, send it flowers in the morning. I mean, it's not gay, dude.
It's very descriptive.
In the 70s,
it
it was
seems
just
kind of weird to go like get flowers sent.
I don't
when there was
believe
no
it.
internet. You know what I mean? How difficult was that? That don't even make sense. That's the part that don't make sense.
We want to be
Mr. Radiator?
There were flower delivery people. That's
Mr.
like
Radiator,
Yeah,
it says
so you
here
have to find the number in the phone book.
We want to be a gentleman.
Mr. Radiator, these
going.
flowers are for you. The note says, thanks for the bussy.
I like Jesse Radiator. I like Jesse Radiator.
Thanks for the bussy.
You got a bicycle? Yeah. It was long ago.
I don't know if it was that long ago.
Hello, this is from Mr. Radiator. It says, thanks for the bussy. Brando. Sign Brando. I'll fuck anything. P.S. I'll fuck anything. Anyway.
Fucking foggy brain Chris today. How you
That wouldn't make me feel good, though. I'd be like, you fuck anything.
But the Radiator has no feel. You have no feelings, Radiator, so it doesn't matter what I fucking say.
So why send
I'll
it
call
flowers?
you the N-word. Who cares?
So why send it flowers?
Yo, Brendan thinks fucking D'Elia Chappelle, innit? Chris D'Elia is definitely Eddie Murphy to Brendan, bro. He loves him, innit? He's cackling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some people just want to watch the world burn, you fucking stupid F slur.
I like Jesse Radiator. I like toast and jam.
Bro, Foggy Chris makes it work, man. Foggy Chris makes it work. Isn't that right?
Be a good podcast.
I like taking candy.
Often Kevin will send topics for the show. He
Okay.
sent this one like 80 weeks in a row, and I haven't played it. But he's reframed it as where does this land on the deserve it scale?
Deserve it scale, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I can tell you. Let me break it down before it even. So
that kid gets blasted in the eye.
Before it even starts, it's got a high probability. Look at the older man's, the gentleman's face.
No fucks given.
Too close, and he knows it, and he's also just like, all right, I got to back up. That backup that he's doing is doing nothing, and he knows it.
Play it, Nick.
And that's why it's great. So go ahead. Oh, so bitch. Oh, this is.
Look at the kid.
Oh, this is amazing. That is at least a 9.
He's off.
That is at least a 9. It didn't hurt anyone. His shirt's fucked. and he's like, what can I do?
Yeah.
He's fucked up. Great.
He's really saying to like, why'd y'all let me do this?
Yeah.
He's like, I told y'all I don't want to fucking do it.
Brutal. God almighty. I'm really like I said, I'm really curious to see what happens when Brendan leaves. I wonder what they're gonna do. Are they gonna have like actual segments, maybe talking about movies and stuff and TV shows, and then go into like fan questions? I wonder what they're gonna do, because this format is just oi.
To me personally, on a personal text, dude. That is. Look at this bitch. Look at the kid. Oh, that's beautiful. There's too much shit in that room too.
Yeah.
You know what? This whole thing is great.
Yeah. I can't get my eye off.
What is going on?
The hoarder pile in the back.
Look at the shit. They hung up too many things in the back. What even is
And they're too close together. They're too close together.
The weird clock.
Yeah, are you having dinner in a Z gallery?
Wow.
Oh my
Dinner.
God.
That's great.
This is hilarious.
That's great. That's a great Deserve It scale submission. Thank you, Kevin.
80 weeks
For
in a
your
row.
steadfast-
Kevin's all, yes.
I was wrong.
Nah, it's great. Because they can be, some ones are great
I
sometimes.
like this old guy's like,
Yeah, you ruined. You dude.
I
If I was in
fucking
that,
told you.
If you said it about 7 times, Brendan, we know. We've all seen the video. You said the same joke like more than 10 times. It maybe feels like. God Almighty, man. Fuck you know.
if I was in that room, you would have heard. It would have cut right before you heard me say, "Ah, good, you ruined your fucking shirt." That would have been me. That's what you get. A
he
knife,
didn't want to
dude.
do it though. That's why he's like, I fucking told you.
Nah, he fucked up, bro. He deserved exactly what happened.
Interesting.
Where's the TV?
Yeah, it's all.
There's a weird remote there, plastic cups.
Yeah, it's all stupid.
And that's weird. Like it though.
God, what? That is actually. How does that happen?
Hey, I like this comment. This lady goes,
What?
The way everyone was careful not to react, this guy's a menace.
That's a great point. What? You want to get hit? Say something.
Yeah, but the son
I'll fucking hit you.
The son has to be right there. The son was like,
Yeah.
He was all, come on, Dad.
Ladies, children, I'll hit whoever.
Okay.
I like you like that?
You like that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Must-have gadgets for your summer road trip.
Must-have gadgets suck, dude.
It's almost like they're so lame.
They're so lame.
This guy's lame.
How is that possible?
Try it. It's
Pause
like
it.
the magic of.
First of all, great pause. Great timing on the pause.
I mean,
what did
why'd you hit it like that?
She hit it like.
It's like
he said you can pick it up.
No, because it's like he said you can't knock it over. Try it. That's what he said. And this lady's like,
rewind it, Nick. Rewind it.
That girl was like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Why'd that bitch karate chop it?
Yeah.
Really can't knock it over?
I've been training.
It's like a magic trick. Just let me show you. You can't knock it over, but yet you can pick it straight up.
How is that possible?
Try it. It's the magic of. Push me hard. Come on.
You know what? You're right. She's tough, but look.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, she.
Look at her face.
You gotta wanna knock it down.
Okay, you gotta.
Dude,
you know what?
Let me tell you something right now. Hold on.
That's great.
That dude is furious.
Smoke
Dude, smoke is got.
Yeah.
If this was a cartoon.
Boomer ass comedy, mate. Boomer ass comedy.
It would be like, he is fucking on fire.
He was all Jesus Christ. Like you can't.
It's like I want to see the video when they went to commercial. There's like, after this, when you do this, he just turns to her like,
Yeah.
the fuck you doing?
Well, you didn't have to push it all hard.
It's not supposed to fall.
Dude, he is so mad that that's happening. If you see in the wide shot, he's pissing himself as he's fucking saying.
Hey, I like how she knocks it over before they leave.
No, but how about this? Let me tell you what a bitch she is. She says, you got to really want to do it.
How's that possible?
She says, you have to really want to push it. And then she does it again.
She does it 3 times.
That's the bitch. That's the bitch.
You're
part.
right.
That's Kathy Lee. This is old.
Look, watch. Listen to her.
You can push real hard. Come on.
You know what? You're right, though.
She's tough. She's tough.
But look,
Look at this. Look at that.
That's how I masturbate, by the way.
Look,
right
she
there.
does it right here. Watch this.
She's tough.
You gotta wanna knock it down.
Okay, you gotta.
He blocks her. He blocks. He goes, whoa. She goes,
his
fuck
hand
it.
was there. She pushed his hand into it. She goes, fuck it.
No, he blocks the white one. She goes, all right.
Oh my god, I'm mad.
She's
for
all.
him.
I'm awesome. She's awesome.
I'm mad for him. You know the producers got a call. And she was probably like this. What? It was stupid.
Yeah. So what she's doing is she is literally. I can retire today. Everything's fine. That's
Kathy Gifford. Yeah,
I know who that is.
ball.
But like that's literally she wouldn't be. She's just like nothing matters. I got so many houses.
At the same time, though, the guy's going, look, you can't knock it over. Like if you're holding it.
Hey, can we move on? I know. Can we move on a little bit? We got the joke. We got the clip. We understood the premise. But can we move on? Or are we just going to beat this fucking topic to the ground? We get it. But please, for the love of God, let's move past this. Please.
On both sides, bro.
She's like, really, bitch?
Yeah.
So, hey, remember when Ray J broke his glasses? It was like, they're unbreakable.
Bro,
fuck.
Let me guess.
Love
congratulations.
That I have talked about it.
It's so good, though.
It's good.
He's like, you can't break them.
It's like, what have you not talked about on congratulations? Would be a game.
Well, if it's something like this, I've definitely talked about it.
The table, they're flying everywhere. You're tossing the glasses.
They're unbreakable.
Unbreakable?
They're unbreakable.
Test
Break them.
Step on it right now.
No, you step on them.
It's your product.
You step on them. Speedy, step on them.
I can't do that.
You can.
I bet you I can break these.
They're unbreakable. Speedy.
They're not unbreakable.
Speedy.
Don't tell me they're unbreakable.
Listen.
Don't challenge me. Right now. I will break them.
Listen, Speedy, they're unbreakable. They cannot break. It's impossible. I don't think but it's fine.
That's such an old clip. Are they not on the internet? Well, how have they not seen that? That is like, I don't know. That might have been during the pandemic.
Snapped him so easily.
Wait.
And Ray J goes, that's fine.
No, but in Ray J's credit, he didn't say that's fine right away. He went like this.
Damn.
Now in his inner monologue was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was.
But the guy just goes, really? Okay. He goes,
I love the other guy in
That's
this,
fine.
dude.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about this that I don't like. I think that this is not that this didn't happen. I believe this, but it's edited a little bit. I don't like that. I wish I could see the whole thing with no edit because he's sitting different. I don't think he says they're unbreakable. I don't think he says it again. I think they cut that back in. Bro, I am fucking good with this shit.
Have you ever seen when Ray J, he's on Love and Hip Hop and his hat keeps moving?
Oh, yeah.
All the
Bro.
edits, it's all boom, boom, boom,
Bro.
boom, 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 boom.
Ray J, huh?
Yeah.
Is he the one that was with Kim
Yes,
with
he's
the
the one
sex
who made
tape?
the sex tape.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say.
Jesus Christ. Now we're going to talk about the Kim K sex tape. How far back are we going to go, mate? What next? OJ Simpson? Fucking hell. All right, cool. How many minutes are left? 20 minutes left of this. You know what? Let's just switch over to fucking Public Freakout for now and do the last. How long have we been going so far? Oh, 3 hours. Cool. Let's do a little bit of Public Freakout and then I'm gonna bounce because I need to wash my pussy. So let's do a little bit of this. Big everybody tuning in, smash the like button if you haven't already. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, all that good shit. I appreciate some of you guys. Hit the smash the like, hit the fucking subscribe, all that good shit. Love and light. Join the Discord. Let's go through some Public Freakout thing before I duck. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for some more shit. Obama, imagine if I had done all this. Imagine if I pulled Fox credentials. What's he saying here? Imagine. Oh, big up Barack. What's Barack saying?
Imagine if I had done any of this. Let me just, I just want to be clear about this. Imagine that. Imagine if I had pulled Fox News' credentials from the White House press corps. You're laughing.
Oh, by the way, have you heard of the rumor, by the way, guys? Have you guys heard the rumor that allegedly Barack is dating Jennifer Aniston on the sly and that her and Michelle are going to get divorced soon and that Michelle is dating that guy, what's the Asian guy that did all the roids for that superhero movie? Marvels, I think. Have you guys heard that? Allegedly he's dating Jennifer Aniston and Michelle is dating that Asian dude. Forgot his name. He got really jacked for a Marvel movie.
But no, this is what's happening. Imagine if I'd said to law firms that were representing parties that were upset with policies my administration had initiated, that you will not be allowed into government buildings. We will punish you economically for dissenting from the Affordable Care Act or the Iran deal. We will ferret out students who protest against my policies. It's unimaginable.
Big up, yeah. No, I'm not spreading rumors. I'm just yeah, maybe I'm spreading rumors. Who knows? Big up, Kyla. I think Obama's on the low with the fellas. Yeah, I've heard people say that, but he doesn't give me that vibe. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't give me that vibe. He doesn't. He maybe gives it. I maybe get the vibe of him being a swinger or something, but I don't get the vibe of him being with the fellas. I'm not gonna lie.
That the same parties that are silent now would have tolerated behavior like that from me or a whole bunch of my predecessors. So, and I say this not on a partisan basis. This has to do with something more precious.
Powerful bunch.
Big up NJ Ranger.
The students were protesting boys' policies too.
Yeah, he hasn't got a leg to stand on, really. He hasn't got a leg to stand on, man. He hasn't got a leg to stand on, to be fair. I know things are bad now, but you can't really be pulling that. Oh, imagine if I would have done this. It's like, bro, you did a lot of bad shit. You know what I mean? Your time in the White House wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Let's be fair, mate. Let's be fair. I know Trump is a piece of shit. I get it, but, you know, you need to fermer la bouche. Fermer la bouche. Fermer la bouche. Big up, NJ.
Who are we as a country, and what values do we stand for?
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Trump supporting farmers are in distress now.
Funniest shit ever. So this guy, for years, was always flowing those Trump flags. Well, nah, he turned the motherfucker upside down because Trump is fucking all the farmers. Look at this shit. I hope he fucks them all up, man. This is between coming from Helena.
Look at the tag. Freud freak out. Great tag, great tag.
And going to Little Rock. And now all of a sudden, his Trump 2024 flag is flying upside down. He had to pay a lot of money for that motherfucker, man. They put that flagpole there, and for years, he's always flown the Trump flags. And Trump fucked him in 2016 and to 2020, and now Trump's fucking him from 2025 all the way to 2028, and now it's upside down and half mast. I hope he fucks him out of his whole farm. I hope he destroys him with his stupid fucking terrorists and like he's fucking all these farmers.
Jesus
good
Christ.
for you, sir. I guess you fucked around and found out, huh?
That's not fair. Trump is no longer your boy. Me and Trump are no longer friends. Flag upside down now. Jesus Christ. As stock market crashes, Trump unveils a god. To be fair, this is. I don't think I think they're making. I don't think it happened at the same time, did it? This happened before. The gold card reveal happened before the stock market crashed, I think. But you know, it's better for the narrative to spin it this way because it makes it seem more comical. Is it $5 million, right? I think the card.
Haven't seen you in a while. $5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards.
And it's laminated too. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look great, does it? It shouldn't be laminated. It should be maybe it should be printed on like a Amex card, like those aluminium ones. It should be that. It should be like a piece of aluminium that's like gold coated and that has been laser cut, or engraved with something on it to make it feel really quality and whatever. But it shouldn't be a piece of paper that's been laminated. It looks like a really big library card, It looks a little bit shit. $5 million for that. Like, you gotta make people feel like it's, it's worth having. I don't know, like a fucking YouTube play button or something,
You know what that card is? Gold card. It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me. I'm the second. I don't know, but I'm the first buyer.
No one's bought one, haven't it? No one's bought one.
It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks, probably.
Oh, it's not out yet. Okay, cool. I'm anxious to see how many people actually go buy them. To be fair.
Pretty exciting, right?
You ready for some questions?
Anybody want to buy one? Okay, let's go.
Pregnant woman crashes out when she sees her husband at the clinic with another woman he impregnated. What?
Fuck you talking about? Oh shit! What the?
Well, I can't watch that. Too violent. Kamala Harris. There are many things that we know would happen. I'm not here to say I told you so. No, you can't talk, man. You can't talk. You ran a terrible campaign. You can't now start talking and saying about I told you so. Just sit this one out, man. Just sit this one out. Shut up.
Because, you know, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so.
She's still cackling, by the way. She's still cackling. Good to know. She's still fucking cackling. Fucking crazy. Okay, cool. Wow. Russian ballistic missiles hit a living area in Kyiv. Okay, no, we can't play that. Okay, we can't play that. I see dead bodies. Definitely not what the neighbors were expecting.
Somebody's car came in the garage.
Oh, it's gonna be right
there. Of course. Oh, fucking course. Oh, fucking course. And then he blew up the baby's face.
You cannot stick it in the ground. It's not gonna work.
Who did that?
You gotta put it in the shoe.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Wow. Wow. That was actually pretty good, isn't it? Holy shit. That was pretty intense. Holy shit. It's a good bless America. Yeah, that's the most America thing ever, isn't it? That's so fucking good. That is so fucking good. America, America, fucking America. Wow, big up. Meanwhile in Philly. Big up Philly, big up Philly. What the fuck? Holy shit. Look at that. How the fuck did that happen? Is that like a road rage thing? Like why is this happening? Did they get into some sort of argument? The car tried to block the bus driver said, okay, fuck around and find out, and just pressed down on the fucking accelerator. What the fuck is going on right now? Really? Big up Younger Vibes. They always stealing Metro buses, really? Shit. Holy shit, okay. Lyft driver cancels ride on racist bar owner and her husband. Oh, I think I've seen this before. I think this is old, isn't it? Yeah, I remember this.
Hello. For Jackie, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
You're like a white guy.
What's that?
Are you like a white guy?
Excuse me?
Are you like a normal guy? Like you speak English? Sorry. Sorry.
No, you can get out of the car. I'm gonna
What?
cancel a ride. That's inappropriate.
What?
It's completely inappropriate. If somebody was not white sitting in the seat, what would be the difference?
Wow. What a legend. What a legend.
You're a white guy. That's okay. I'm not gonna take the ride. You guys can get out.
Really?
Yeah. Completely inappropriate.
Oh, you're a fucking asshole.
It's all on
You're
camera,
a piece
man.
of shit.
It's all on
I
camera.
should punch you in the fucking face.
You're gonna threaten me?
Yeah,
Assault.
yeah, fuck you.
Wow.
Because you guys are racist as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oof.
No, I'm calling the cops on you, man. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. Do you guys own the place? Is it your place? That's great. Everyone's gonna know. Fossil's last stand for black people, right?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck off, you.
Wow. Big up the Lyft driver, man. Big up the fucking Lyft driver. What a fucking legend. What a fucking legend. Excuse me? What did you just say? Get out of my fucking car. What a legend. Big up the Lyft driver. What a fucking legend. Protesters in Paris set an American flag and a cardboard Tesla on fire. That's gonna show them, innit? Alright? That's gonna show them. Okay. What else we got here? Protesters in France take over a classroom and the professor storms out. What? What's this?
Who are you catching? No one. No one. You're not catching no one. You look intimidating. You a helmet. You are an helmet. You are an helmet.
No bet.
See you later.
See you later.
You've just been terrored, mate. Go on. Go on. He's got
Honestly, we need. That's why cops in the UK need guns. He wants to shoot one of these kids in the face, isn't it? If he had a strap, he would have shot everybody there. Look at his face. He's furious. And I don't blame him. He's fucking furious. He would have blew this kid's head off if he had a gun. Protesters in the University of Lyon, France take over a classroom. The professor storms out.
Mais c'est pas la seule chose. Ce monsieur est pro-Assad. Vous connaissez tous le dictateur. Excusez-moi. Malheureusement. Bah non, monsieur.
Excusez-moi. 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 Okay, cool. I think that's it, really. What else we got to do? Treasury Secretary urges other countries to take a deep breath and not retaliate.
And see, what is the White House's response going to be to those countries?
Well, Kate, one of the messages that I'd like to get out tonight is everybody sit back, take a deep breath, don't immediately retaliate. Let's see where this goes, because if you retaliate, that's how we get escalation.
Bit too late for that, brother. It's a bit too late for that. Conservative influencer Benny Johnson after the stock market crash.
Losing money costs you nothing. This is just the reality of life.
Excuse me?
Like, were you young and dumb? How
Losing money costs you nothing. Really?
much money did you lose? Everyone loses money. Everyone loses money. It costs you nothing. In fact, it builds quite a bit of character. In fact, you learn a lot of lessons, actually.
I love conservative influencers, man. Losing money costs you nothing. It actually builds character. Cool, man. Thanks. I'm currently starving. My kids are about to die from literal hunger. I have no roof over my head, but yeah, cool. I've learned a lesson. I need money. That's the lesson I've learned. I need fucking money. But yeah, that's it really. Locals in Ireland get upset with an American in their midst.
Fuck you and your fucking stupid country, you fucking fucking. I don't give a fuck because your country is a fucking bastard country that has fucked this whole world up, is fucking this country up, and go back to where you fucking came from, you scumbag.
Get the fuck. You're fucking bastard.
Who?
Why the fuck are you touching her tits?
Bro, you're disgusting.
Dude, don't fucking come into my fucking country. Don't fucking come into my
What are you
fucking
doing?
country.
What are you doing?
No,
what's the issue? Tell me what's the issue. You came up to me and pressed me like, what about it though?
What do you mean, what about it? I just told you like 3 fucking times.
Right. So
you
it's
keep
like,
asking the
are
same
we
question.
moving forward from here or what?
You keep asking
Are
the
you gonna
same
punch me in the
fucking
mouth
question.
now or what?
No.
Okay.
So is that what you believe is right? So leave us alone and we'll leave you alone. How about that? Hey, American. That's what she's American. From America. Yeah, fuck you.
Chucky fucking air now. Gangs out of this fucking country, you scumbag.
Literally just sitting here doing nothing.
Anyways, we'll leave it there. 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 People, appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. Random show settings. I need to go wash my butt. I need to go watch my data. So thank you for tuning in. Been a pleasure, never a chore. I actually look a bit greasy, don't I? I need to scrub my face. But everybody tuning in, appreciate you. Tomorrow I'll see you guys again. And we should hang out and have a good time. And yeah, man, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Join, become a member. We're trying to hit 500 members by the end of the month. 500. So join, become a member. All that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. We're going every day in the month of fucking April. We're not stopping until the end. All right, so thank you, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, we're back again tomorrow for a random show. We're back again tomorrow. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Leave comments, all that good shit, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right. Oh, and join the Discord too. Join the Discord. Good little community of people there, hanging out, talking, having a good time. But until then, we'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Peace.